Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is part 1 of our story. If you like this what if story and want to see part 2, let me know in the comments below. Before we start, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Also, check the description for more great content and my playlist. This story was posted by 𝐒𝐮𝐦𝐦𝐚𝐫𝐲 on Wattpad. Now let's start. Hi, I'm 𝐒𝐮𝐦𝐦𝐚𝐫𝐲. I'm 17 years old. As you can see, I'm currently in my first year at UA as part of the class 1A. 𝐒𝐮𝐦𝐦𝐚𝐫𝐲 is my teacher. All Might Sensei is my trainer so I can stop breaking my bones from the quirk. He gave me childhood friend with 𝐒𝐮𝐦𝐦𝐚 and ochako, or as of you know bakugo and uraraka. I'm dating 𝐒𝐮𝐦𝐦𝐚 since middle school. He did bully me but he say sorry and I forgave him so we got together. I have secret aside from my quirks. I was already dead. I died when I was 8 years old but one my uncle connected / trapped my soul on a robot, so I'm dead but alive. I can still do what other people do. I can still feel pain but no one can kill me cause you know I'm already dead. Mom and dad abused me and my 2 younger siblings, but my older sister and brother was away so they did not got abused that much, and as the third older I have to take the responsibilities to take care of my siblings since dad left when I was 7. Mom got more and more abusive. There is one time she almost killed me for being worthless and quirkless. And then one time when I was 15 we found out that mom was pregnant with her new partner, but when she gave birth to a healthy baby girl she left with his new partner without a trace. About a few years later I named my younger sister Anzu. She was now 2 years old. Mom would always visits just to take some money from me. That's why I need to work. She didn't even care for Anzu's existence. I have been so busy that I didn't realize I wasn't taking care of myself that much. At day I was busy at school works. At the end of the day I was busy taking care of my siblings till night, and when I made sure everyone was already at sleep I go to my work. I was currently working at a cat cafe. Luckily my shift was night till 3 in the morning so I can't get that much sleep. I think I only get 3 hours of sleep before class starts, and as always like every day my life was always like that: school, after getting beating, then taking care of my siblings, then work every day, so I'm used to it. My squad was worried for my health, but I assure them that I'm okay. Lately 𝐒𝐮𝐦𝐦𝐚 turns colder than usual. I think it's because I can't pay that much attention to him, but I hope he understand it. By the way, no one knew in UA my life at home, not even Oka, and no one also knew at UA that me and 𝐒𝐮𝐦𝐦𝐚 are childhood friends, well except for Oka again, but they know that me and 𝐒𝐮𝐦𝐦𝐚 are dating. My squad knows about my siblings but 𝐒𝐮𝐦𝐦𝐚 didn't know cause I don't want him to think that I'm looking down on him for not telling, so I made my squad promise not to tell to anyone. By the way, my squad members was Ochako, Lita, Todoroki, Yaoyorozu, Tsuyu, and Shinso from class 1B, or as what I called them, Oka, Ten, Tadu, Rozu, Tsu, and Toshi. At school I call them by what everyone called them, but if it's only us I call them by the nicknames I made them at UA. I was new for being the class 1A's cinnamon roll or the class 1A's baby broccoli. Well, I don't mind it that much cause literally innocent at school. My squad called as Nerd Squad or Innocent Squad, if that's what they called us, but we got our own dark side too. That is all. I think Eve send too much quirks. Explanation: one for all. This quirk allows the user to stockpile an enormous amount of raw power, allowing him to significantly enhance all of his physical abilities to a superhuman levels. Drawbacks: break bone, healing hair. This quirks allows the user to lift anyone up using by their own hair, and can also heal any wound by anyone by singing while the user's hair was wrap around them. While healing them, the user's hair will glow, depends on their hair color, and it can be as sharp as a knife and tough like a stone. Drawbacks: the user's hair can turn into rough like stones. Demon's eye. This quirk allows the user's eyes to glow the darkest shade of red. When the user was using it, the user can see even in the darkest place or in the most far place. The user's eyesight was also clear than anyone. It also allows the user to grow wings of demons / angels or horns / halo on their head. The user can also grow a demon's tail. When the user activates it, the user can float anything while their eyes was glowing red. The user can also summon angels, demons, and any monster or animal. Drawbacks: the user's eye will bleed if the user uses too much elemental swords. This quirk allows the user to make anything that is made of metal like shield, guns, and knife that is made from a pure metal, and the bullets of the gun also has poison. When it hit on someone, the poison will affect without a minute, but when the user summon a sword, the sword has an elemental power, whether it's fire, air, water, earth, ice, wind, electricity, and thunder. Fire sword. He can shoot fire out of the sword, but 2 times more powerful than Todoroki's fire air sword. He can send a big amount of air that can send you flying away using this sword water sword. He can calm a big tidal waves of any ocean/river and can send an amount of water that can hurt or poisonous water using this sword earth sword. He can cut any earth particles whether it's a land or thre. He can also find leaves that can be used for healing. When he stab it to the patient with the healing leaves, there is a possible that that patient can be healed by using this sword's ice sword. He can shoot an ice out of the sword that is 2 times more powerful than Todoroki's ice. It can also be shaped into something like stair or castle like Elsa's using this sword wind sword. It can float caused by the wind and he can ride it like a skateboard using this sword electricity sword. He can have electricity around the sword and electrocute the enemy using this sword thunder sword. He can use this sword to shoot and thunder on the enemy or anywhere when he pointed it in one place. That place will be shoot by thunder using this sword drawbacks. The user's body will hurt or maybe bleed for a few minutes. By the way, they are currently in their 2nd semester, so Izuku already saved Eri and Koda by overhaul and mascularizawa's POV. Listen up you brats, I screamed as they all shut up. Today we have no classes, I heard Lita say. And why is that, sir? He asked with his weird hand moves. I sigh and said let me finish first. He replied with, oh I'm sorry sir. I sigh again before saying tomorrow we will have a trip to some beach and we will be staying at some 5-star hotel, so all of you should get ready. I will be the one who is gonna die who are gonna seat with, so listen up very well. At the front left side behind me Todoroki and Lita will seat, and behind them was Uraraka and Azui. Then behind them was Todoroki and Lita. Then on the right front side behind the bus driver was Kirishima and Bakugo, then Denki and Shinso, then Mina and Siro, then Momo and Jairu, and the rest at the back got it. All of them replied with, yes sensei. I replied them, good, now don't disturb me, I'm going to sleep, go pack your things, or whatever that he is. As I heard them leave I sighed, then closed my eyes, but before I could close my eye and lay on the bottom of my table I saw problem child was still on his chair. I asked him if why is he still here. He replied with, sorry sensei, but I can't find my phone anywhere, I really need to chat someone now, he said as he struggled on finding his phone anywhere. Who are you chatting, your boyfriend? I teasingly asked. He replied with, if I would chat my boyfriend I could just talk to Kakenha was my boyfriend after all. I replied with, oh hell now, not that loud annoying blonde. He chuckled by my comment and I found it cute. Wait, what am I thinking, he's my student. I heard him say, sensei can I please borrow your phone, I really need to chat someone. Fine, I said as I opened my phone and give it to him. I think he appended his messenger account on my phone. A few minutes later he gave it back and said thank you, then run away happily. I then proceed to look at my phone and I saw his account, it was still open. I think he forgot to log out. I stare at it until one name caught my eye. The username was Hannah Midoriya saying she got an apartment, and the second one was Mark Midoriya saying he got a car, then the last one named Harry Midoriya telling they will wait. I stared at it and questions filled my head. Who are they? Are they problem child's kid? I need some answers, but for now I'ma delete High account to my phone. I did delete his account, but after I laid down and rest on my sleeping bag, the next day, Aizawa's POV. You brats get on your own seats now, I said as they all sat on their own seat, but one is still standing, so I asked problem child, why are you still standing? He quietly replied with, you didn't place me in any seat yesterday. I replied with, oh yeah, that reminds me, you're going to seat with me cause aren't annoying like your classmates. So sit there beside the window. As I said that he seat, then I sat beside him. Then I asked if everyone was ready or did they left anything. They said they were ready and didn't left anything, but after we left I asked Lita for attendance just to make sure everyone is already at the bus. Luckily all of them was already in, so the driver start the engine, and at the middle of the trip problem child fell asleep. He accidentally rested his head on my shoulder. I was tired too and sleepy, so I rested my head on top of his head too. About 20 minutes later some kid run in front of our bus, so the driver quickly stopped the bus and hit the brakes before he hit that kid, but when he suddenly stopped with no say and me and Izuku was sleeping, our heads hits in the metal thingy in front of us. It hit pretty hard causing us to bleed and woke up. I saw problem child look at me in horror as I look at him like that too. Both of our head is bleeding badly. He quickly got up from his seat and screamed at Momo. He screamed, Yayarozu, make some bandage, sensei is bleeding, he said with a worried tone. I said I'm fine, but he did not listen. He got the emergency kit from his bag and put some medicine on my wound and bandages. At Yayarozu did the same to problem child. Then Bakugo got up from his seat and said, tch you nerd should be careful, you know. I heard Mina said, he do care. Bakugo screamed, whatever. Then I heard problem child said, thanks for caring Kaken, but I'm fine, no need to be worried. Look, I'm totally fine, but sensei, are you okay? He said again with the worried tone. I replied with I'm fine bakugo, go back to your seat problem child, and Yaoyorozu, go to your own proper seats. They both said yes sensei and sat on their seats. The driver apologies, and a few minutes later we arrived at our hotel and I told the class, whoever is your seat mate in the bus you will a room with them, don't worry, you will still have in privacy cause they got beds separately, you may all now rest. I saw Lita raise his hand. I said, you may speak, Mr. Aizawa. That does mean you will be sharing a room with Midoriya? He asked. Then I looked at problem child. I saw his shocked face. Then I say, yes, Ha will be sharing the room. There is a kitchen downstairs, cook some food, it's a self-service, plus no one is allowed to get out until tomorrow, got it? I say, raising an eyebrow. I heard them say, yes sensei. Then I heard Mina said, but sensei, what room is Eri going to sleep? I think for a second before asking Eri, do you want to sleep with me? She quietly replied with I want to sleep with Mama Aizu. I then look at problem child. He seems to get it, so he said, of course darling, you can stay with Mama Aizu, he said in a loving caring tone. Then it's settled, come on problem child, all of you go to your own room, the doors has already your names on it and the key card, don't forget it anywhere, it's for your own safety and privacy. I heard problem child say, wait for me in the kitchen, I will be just taking a shower, then I'll cook for everyone. Class replied with, okay midobro / Deku / nerd / Midoriya. Then we gone to our room. He told Eri to stay in the bed while he's taking a shower. After a few minutes he got out of the shower. I then showered next. It smells so good inside. I smelled I think his shampoo, and I saw he left his phone and it's ringing. I tried calling for his name, but I think he and Eri already go to the kitchen. The username of one that is calling Trough his phone is Harry. I didn't answer it till I finished showering. I give the phone to problem child after I put some clothes. Time skipped the next day. So class, today you are free to go to the beach and whatever sht you want. Aizawa said with his usual bored tone. Aizawa sensei, aren't you going with us? Izuku asked. I'll be there in a few, make sure Eri is safe, okay? Aizawa said with his usual tone, no need to tell me, but I will. Izuku replied. Then they got out of the hotel. Guys, I will take a picture. Hakagir said while they are walking. Oh my gosh, this is cute, Mina said, showing them the picture. I agree, Toroki said. A few minutes later Aizawa came up to. Then Izuku was hanging out with Eri, the others are swimming, some of them are sunbathing. Sensei, look at this, Mina said with excited tone while showing one picture. I'll pretend that Izuku's hair was in a messy bun. Aren't they so cute? Mina asked. Yeah, whatever, Aizawa replied. A few hours, they have so much fun and it's almost nighttime. Okay class, it's time to go back, Aizawa said. They all said yes sensei, then go to their own rooms in the hotel. I'm going to take a shower. And Eri, go to sensei, don't worry, he won't hurt you, promise. Izuku said okay mama. Eri said, smiling a little. All the girls said Midoriya is right, sensei will not hurt, none of us will hurt you, plus sensei is our Dadzawa, he would never hurt you, Momo said, smiling to Eri. Dadzawa? Eri asked cutely. Yes Eri, Dadzawa said by Aizawa. Yay, now I have Mama Aizu and Dadzawa, then Mama Momo and Lided said by Arrow excitedly with Izuku. Izuku's POV. I was showering and my phone was vibrating nonstop, so when I finished my shower I look at it, there was a new news by the reporters. I tapped the link and the first news made me in pure shock with tears in my eyes. The news reporter. An airplane from France to Japan just crushed, 20 body has found dead and 40 has survived. The names of the ones who died is Hana, Midoriya, and a lot more. I'm so sorry for your loss. I stared at my phone screen in shock while tears are falling down on my cheeks. I quickly changed and went to my bed and tried to sleep, but I just cry and cry. I can't do anything. I thinking I need some hug. I got up from my bed and walked towards Kaken's and Kirishima's room. I was about to knock when I heard some noises. I didn't bother to knock. I slightly opened the door. What I saw inside made me burst in tears. I quietly took some pictures and run away crying, slamming mine and Aizawa sensei's room door. Izuku cried all night but in silence, and a few days later they are back at UA and he still tried to hang out with Bakugo in private chat with Bakugo and Izuku. Izuku? Kaken Izuku. Kaken Izuku. Kaken Bakugo. What? Izuku, Eve got tickets to the ballgame, wanna come with me and maybe after we can kiss it by the beach. Bakugo. Listen, Deku ID love too, but Eve got plans with my father for their anniversary. Izuku? Alright, I miss you, can you call me when you're free? Bakugo, don't worry, I will, babe. Love. Izuku. 3 less than 3. Love. Bakugo is offline. Weeks later, private chat between Mina and Izuku. Mina, Midobi. Izuku came online. Izuku, yes Mina-san. Mina, I think it's not my place to tell you these, but I think it's the best if you knew this. I'm sorry Midobi, I saw them in the hotel. Sorry Midobi. Izuku, don't worry, I already knew that I saw them too. Mina, then why are you still sticking by Bakugo's side if you already know it? Izuku, just let them be as long as I'm fine. It's okay. Mina, Midobi. Izuku is offline in the class 1A's GC with pros Kaminari, and that is the story on how my foot got stuck in a jar. Dumbass Lita, gyre language Yayirozu. You guys do know pros are here, right? Bakugo, like I give AF Lita? Bakugo language Bakugo. How many times do I have to tell you Japanese 4 eyes Kashima? Calm down Bakubro Bakugo. Teach Ms. Mirko. Eraser im impress you can deal with these kids Bakugo. We are not kids you hag Lita. Bakugo, that is no way to talk to a pro Bakugo. 1st shut the F up. Second, I don't give a F. Ishido is online. Ishido, Kirishima and Bakugo. Bakugo, what do you want? Rakumize. Kirishima, Bakubro, that is not manly. She is our friend Ishido. Firstly, don't rakunai me Bakugo. Secondly, what you two did isn't manly either. And lastly, we are not friends anymore. Siro, woa babe, what happened? Calm down Ishido. Shut up Siro. Kirishima, wait Mina bro, what did we do? Ishido, shut the F up. Ejiro, Kirishima and Katsuki. Bakugo. Siro, oof, you're all on your own bros. She is mad. Mr. Nizu, what's the matter here? Ishido, these two F airs, I wanna kill them so much. Bakugo, like hell you can. Ishido, oh, wanna bet, cause at this rate I wanna rip your Fing Pomeranian scalp off. Midoriya came online. Mr. Nizu, both of you calm down. Mina, what happened? Mina, these two assholes clearly che Midoriya. Mina, Ishido, what they need to know. Midoriya, I can handle it. Ishido, but Midoriya, I will handle it. All Might, handle what? Young Midoriya. Ms. Midnight, yeah, handle what? Mr. Aizawa, problem child. Midoriya, why did you chat that here? Mina, Ishido, I was banned at the students' GC, remember? Midoriya, right, sorry. Ishido, don't say sorry. Midobi, plus they need to know what these assholes did. Midoriya, I know what to do, don't worry. Mina-san. Bakugo, what do you mean babe? Ishido, shut up. Bakugo, no you shut up. Raccoon-eyes. Mr. Aizawa, both of you shut up now and let problem child speak. Bakugo, Tch. Ishido, sorry sensei. Midoriya, it's been 3 weeks since I last saw my boyfriend. Bakugo, I'm sorry babe, I just got really busy. Ishido, with what, or should I say with who? Bakugo, shut up. Raccoon-eyes. Midoriya, it's hard for me to comprehend. How did this happen, or perhaps it's just a phase. Bakugo, what is hard for you? Teddy bear. Kaminari, whoa soft Bakubro. Gyru, not the time. Idiot Yayirozu, it's mean but I agree with Gyru but not with the idiot Lita. Midoriya, WG, we turned 13, yeah we made a pact that we'd always had each other's back and it's tragic. Bakugo, yeah I remember that. Lita, what's tragic? Midoriya. Bakugo, Midoriya, but I think I've been replaced. Yayirozu, what do you mean? Midoriya, seems to be those days are done. No time for fun or no time for relationship. Bakugo, babe. Ishido, stop calling him that. Bakugo, shut up. Raccoon-eyes. Midoriya, just a few weeks I called you up to make some plans. I said, I've got tickets to the ball game if you want to go with me. I haven't seen you in a while. I know it's your favorite team. I think they're gonna win. They've been in a winning streak and maybe when we're finished we can kivkit by the beach. You said, hey da listen ID love too, but you see Eve got plan with my father for their anniversary. I said, alright I miss you, can you call me when you're free? And in my heart it felt like something died inside. Ishido, Midobi, Yayirozu, Mina, tell us what happened. Ishido, just wait and see. Bakugo, Midoriya, I guess this is how it feels to be replaced. Lita, replaced? Yorizu, Mina, what happened? Midoriya, I guess this is how it feels to be replaced. Eve got tickets to the ball game. Do you wanna go with me? I never thought my life is gonna be. I guess this is how it feels to be replaced. Well, I hate for this to be the end. Bakugo, are you breaking up with me? Todoroki, why did you even did? Bakugo, I don't know. Icy hot. Ishido, keep playing dumb. Midoriya, I guess this is how it feels to be replaced. Those days are done. No time for fun, no time for relationships. Ms. Midnight, how can you cheat on the cinnamon roll? Mr. Aizawa, Midoriya, Kaminari and Shinso, my office now. Kirishima, sorry Midoriya, but I just love him. Sorry Kami. Bakugo, Ishido, cheater assholes. Todoroki, that's not manly. Kirishima, Ochako, guys I think we should check on Deku-kun and Kami-kun. Midoriya, don't worry we're fine and we are on our way sensei. Midoriya and two others are now offline. IRL Izawa was comforting Izuku while Shinso is comforting Kaminari. They are both sobbing non-stop. They are in Izawa's office. BTW should just try to forget about him. Midoriya, he is not worth it for your tears. Izawa said, same as you. Kami, forget that assholes. You don't need him. You have as your friends and we will never leave your side. Shinso said, thank you sensei / Shinso. They both said, can WXT on Tichi grow up Sichit? Izuku asks, still sobbing. Izawa sigh and give him his phone and said, here in the GC with pros. Uraraka, are you both happy now? Bakugo, shut up round face, it wasn't our fault we fell out of love. Uraraka, did you even loved him in the first place? Yubiu, Midoriya, Oka, Urataka, but Deku-kun. Bakugo, I'm sorry Deku, I fell out of love cause you're always busy doing something and I let my pride gets in me. I overthink that you are cheating on me with pink cheeks or icy hot. Midoriya, you could have told me, but no, you're the one that cheated on me, and you do know that I only look at Todoroki-kun and Ochako as my sister and brother, right? Bakugo, please Deku, let's talk. I'm gonna explain. Midoriya, when I'm away from you I'm happier than ever. Bakugo, what? Midoriya, wish I could explain it better. I wish it once true. Bakugo, Deku. Midoriya, give ma a day or two to think of something clever to write myself a letter. Lida, why would you do that? Midoriya, to tell me what to do. Do you read my interviews or do you skip my avenue? When you said you wear passin trough, was I even on your way? I knew when I asked you to be cool about what I was telling you, do the opposite of what you said you do, and I end up more afraid. Bakugo, wait, you were afraid of me? Uraraka, I mean you did. Bakugo, shut up pink cheeks, this isn't fair. Midoriya, don't say it isn't fair, you clearly weren't aware that you made me miserable, so if you really want to know when I'm away from you I'm happier than ever. Wish I could explain it better. I wish it wasn't true. Tokoyami, the darkness is going to take over soon. Shoji, not the time. Toko. Midoriya, you called me again drunk in your Benz driving home under the influence. Lida, you shouldn't be dingking, you underage. Kirishima, Suki, that's dangerous. Midoriya, you scared me to death, but I'm wasting my breath cause you only listen to your friends. All Might, did he just? Ms. Midnight, oh my god, you corrupted the mind of the innocent child. Ms. Mirko, the cinnamon roll. Mr. Izawa, problem child. Bakugo, at least you can now relate. Midoriya, I don't relate to you. I don't relate to you, no, cause I never treat me this shitty. You made me hate this city. Bakugo, Uraraka, Deku-kun. Midoriya, and I don't talk about you on the internet, never told anyone Kaminari anything bad cause that is embarrassing. You are my everything and all that you did was made me fing sad. Midoriya, you ruined everything good, always said you were misunderstood. Kaminari, made all my moments your own. Midoriya, just leave me alone. Kaminari, just leave me alone. They both chat as they both burst into tears. A few days later Izuku and Kaminari became cold. What I mean by cold is they are not talkable like usual. Even if someone is teasing them they aren't laughing or smiling either. In this time they were on the front of Izawa's office. Izawa was talking to them and in not far before them was Kirishima and Bakugo talking. They were talking until Bakugo notices a knife flying in their direction. He quickly hold Kirishima by the waist and bend them both down so none of them will be hurt by the knife. Izuku noticed the knife was going to hit Izawa, so he pull him then push him away. Then the knife hit exactly on Izuku's middle forehead. There was BLD on his mouth and BLD was leaking on his forehead. Some BLD was on the floor and some was on Denki and Izawa's faces, and a huge splash of BLD on the ground. Everyone around them scream his name, but he just stand there not saying anything with a furious face. Then Izawa came to him and said, "Problems are you okay?" Izuku looked at him for a second and said, "I'm fine." Then he take of the knife on his head like it's nothing. Then more BLD leak out of his head. He just sighed before he passed out but got catched by Izawa. They quickly run him to Recovery Girl and Recovery Girl told them to stay outside. She will do the best she can. A few minutes later some kids arrive at UA. It was Harry, Ina, Isabel and Enzu, his siblings. Harry was carrying Enzu. Izawa raised his eyebrow and said, "You kids, who are you? How did you get in here? Why are you here?" Then Ochako came to them and said, "I told you guys not to come here, it's dangerous. What if a villain captured you, or what if you got kidnapped? I'm sure Deku-kun will kill me. And is Enzu fine? How is she? Is she already healed?" Harry replied with, "Yes sis Ochako, she is fine now, and don't worry, we got teleported here by Ina," said by Harry. Then Izawa came to them and asked, "Uraraka, who is this kids?" Ochako then said, "They are Deku-kun's siblings. They are worried cause one of them can know if one of them are sick or hurt," she explained. Bakugo then said, Why wasn't I informed about this? I know Deku my whole life and I didn't know he had siblings, so stop lying round face, Bakugo said. Ochako then said, shut up Bakugo, you have no rights to be angry, plus I'm not lying if you don't know it, and Deku-kun must have a reason for him to not to tell you, plus if you don't want to believe me ask the whole Deku squad we know about his siblings, she said. Then Enzu said, down down, then Harry carefully put her down. She said, we're at Mama. Whereas Mama Ochako then said, Enzu honey, Mama is just sleeping, okay, he will wake up soon. Then Aizawa got confused and asked, problem child has a daughter. Ochako quickly replied with, no sensei, Deku-kun raised her, so she troughed that Tsuku-kun is her mother, and for information only Deku-kun is a total top and Enzu is his youngest sister, she said with a giggle on the last word. Enzu then asked, Quan we go to Mama, I wanna sweep with Mama and Zwif. Can we go to Mama, I wanna sleep with Mama. Enzu tired, she said. Ochako then said, come here darling, let's go ask the old lady if we can come in, okay? Enzu replied with ote. Then Ochako carried her up and go to Recovery Girl, is Deku-kun okay and can we come in? Ochako asked. Yes, he is fine now, he just needs some rest, that is all. RG said. Ochako enter her office. And who is this little nugget here? Recovery Girl asked, oh, this is Enzu, she is Deku-kun's youngest sister and she calls Deku-kun Mama. Ochako said as she places sleeping Enzu beside Izuku. Oh, keep an eyes on them, the kid might fall. RG said, don't worry, I will. And RG, can you let the other come in? Ochako said, of course, but who's the others? RG asked confusedly. They are Deku-kun's siblings and Aizawa-sensei and Bakugo. Ochako said, oh alright. RG said before letting them in, telling them to be quiet as possible and telling Aizawa Ro come with her with RG and Aizawa. So how is problem child? Aizawa asked, do you know about his home life? RG asked. Aizawa raised an eyebrow before saying, no, why? RG then asked, well, do you know about his past? Aizawa replied with, no, I don't know anything that much about problem child. RG then said, well, you should start looking at his home life, or maybe you know someone that can show about his past, cause I examined Midoriya's body, he had a lot of scars on his whole body, some cuts on his wrist and legs, I think he was bullied or abused, he also had burn marks on his body and so many bruises, some was totally healed, some was fresh. RG explained. Aizawa stared at RG in pure shock before asking, but is he okay? How is he? Hose is his wound, did he lost too many BLD? RG sighed before saying, he is fine now, don't worry that much, he can go back to school on Monday since it was Friday, he needs some rest after all that happened and you can assure his siblings that is fine. RG said. Then Aizawa sighed before saying, this problem child always getting me in trouble, but thank you RG. He said before entering Izuku's room. Then he saw Izuku is awake and is holding his sister. He watched them for a minute with Izuku and his siblings. Mwama said by Enzu, yes my baby. Asked by Izuku, milky Enzu said with grabby hand. Harry, did you broth the milk and her bottle? Izuku asked him, no, we forgot it. Harry said, I will take it, wait for me here. Ina said, teleporting away. Enzu, baby, wait for big sissy, she already get your milk in our house. Izuku said, what Mwamwa, why can't I just get some milk from you? But mama, why can't I just get some milk from you? Wah but baby mama is sick right now, so you need to drink from the bottle cause mama don't want you to get sick too. Izuku said with a flistered face, is Mwamwa ote? Is mama okay? Enzu asked, yes your mama is okay now. Recovery Girl said he just needs some rest. Aizawa said looking at them standing at the door. Aizawa sinai. Izuku look at him in shock. Thank you for saving me problem child, you don't have to do it but thank you I guess. Aizawa said it's fine Aizawa sensei, but where is Kami? Izuku asked. Oh, he panicked and Shinso is calming him down. Aizawa said. Then Ina teleported back and when they saw her Izuku quickly run towards her and carried her on the bed. Ina, what happened to you? Izuku asked in a worried tone. She is drunk again, she want you home now and she is asking for more money. Ina said her head was bleeding and a slap mark on her face can be noticed. Harry, take care of them. Enzu, baby don't be too wild, mama is going back later. Ina, teleport me home and rest there. Oka, call Recovery Girl. Aizawa sensei, sorry for the trouble, please take care of them. Izuku said as he got teleported away with Aizawa and Izuku's siblings. What happened to you, why are you bleeding? Aizawa asked him. It's too personal and I don't think my brother will be happy if we tell you. Ina said she is right, we can't risk brother to be mad at us. Harry said, Bwadwer where is Mwamwa? Brother, where is mama? Enzu asked. Enzu brother was just doing something important in our house. Harry said, what if the wamwan wert Mamwa again? What if the woman hurt mama again? Don't worry brother will be fine I hope. Harry said, is there something you guys know that I didn't know about, and who is the woman that is Enzu talking about? Ochako asked. She was I'm sorry but we can't tell you Sister Ochako Isabel said. Then someone slammed the door open. They all look at it, and what they see made them in pure shock. All of them except Ina and Enzu run towards Izuku, who is bleeding very badly. Midoriya, what happened to you? Aizawa asked in a worried tone. Don't worry sensei, I'm fine. Izuku asked, but how did you get in here? Isabel asked, I ran out of the house. He is trying to do something bad to me. I refused, so I got these. Izuku said, smiling weakly. That bestfriend. Harry said in shock. Harry, don't say bad words. Izuku said, no, he deserve it, and if Mark was home he can easily kill that bestfriend for trying to touch you. Harry said, Mark. Izuku said as he burst in tears. They let him lay down on other bed. Did something happen to older brother? Isabel asked. Welp, I'm sure big sister Hannah will tell us if we ask. Ina said, wait, you guys didn't know? Ochako asked, no, what Sister Oka? Harry asked Hannah. She is dead. Her body will be delivered to us tomorrow. Mark is still on the hospital. He got on a car accident cause he's drunk. Izuku said while tears are still running down his face. What? His siblings asked in pure shock, and tears filled their eyes. Then Izuku's phone starts ringing, so he wiped his tears and told them it's Hannah's doctor, and he put his phone on speaker. Means in a call. Dr. Straight Face him. Hello, is this Izuku? Midoriya speaking. Izuku straight face, yes it is. What's the matter? Dr. Straight Face him. As you know, I'm your older sister's doctor. Well, before she passed away she gave me something. She told me to give it to you, and she also told me that she loved you, and this gift was an early birthday gift for you, and she also said she writes a letter in and read it by yourself. I'm so sorry for your loss. Izuku straight face, thank you doc. Where are you? I going there right away. Dr. Straight Face him in St. Luke's International Hospital, Tokyo. Just ask for my name. My name is Doc Sammy. Izuku straight face, thank you doc. Sammy, end of call. Looks like I'm going now. Izuku said, standing up. Wait, no, you're not totally healed, said by Aizawa in a worried tone. It's fine sensei, Ina will teleport me there. Izuku said, hey kid, can you teleport me and your brother with my car? Aizawa asked, yes sir, but why though? Ina asked him, I'm going with your brother. I won't let him go alone there, and we are going to use my car to be back here. Aizawa said, no, it's fine Aizawa sensei, plus I don't want to bother you and be such a pain in your head. Izuku said, no, you won't bother me, I insist, plus look at yourself, you're not even that healed. Aizawa said, fine if you insist. Izuku said. Ina said, be careful, as she teleport them away. 8 hours later they arrive. Izuku's siblings was sleeping, and Rikuvi girl and Nizu are talking on the door. When Izuku and Aizawa arrive, Izuku sit beside Enzu, who is currently sleeping, and on her left side was Harry hugging her while also sleeping, and Izuku is sitting on her right side as Aizawa was talking to Nizu and Recovery Girl. Izuku read the letter. In the letter, dear Izuku, if you are reading theses that means I'm dead. Well, I want you to have my necklace so you can have my powers. Use my powers to protect yourself and our siblings. Please take care of them, and I love you all, and please tell Mark to stop drinking something alcoholic, and tell Mom I love her, and tell Dad too if he possibly come back. I love him too. Oh, and advance happy birthday. I'm sorry if I can't celebrate with you guys, but I will always guide you guys up here. Take good care of Enzu, and please don't overwork yourself, and take care. I will always love you all. Oh, and don't cry too much, but if you cry please save your tears and use it in a good way. Izuku carefully fold the paper and put it in his pocket and state to cry in silence. Enzu then woke up. Mwamwa oyu ot. Mom, are you okay? Asked by Enzu as she yawns. Oh honey, mama is fine, I just read something that made me cry. Izuku said, putting his hands on Enzu's cheeks, rubbing it softly. Ote mwamwak, mama said by Enzu, baby you should probably go back to sleep now. Izuku said, laying Enzu back down. Mwamwa you should be sweeping right now to mama, you should be sleeping right now too. Enzu said in a sleepy tone, don't worry mama, we'll be sleeping later, I just need to talk to someone. Just sleep there baby, Izuku said in a caring and loving tone of voice as he wore the necklace. By the way, it looked like this. Aizawa then entered the room. Problem child, are you okay? He said in worried tone as Izuku quickly run towards him and hugged him tightly and break down crying. Aizawa hugged him back and rubbed his back. Aizawa then asked, what happened to you problem child? Izuku replied with Sahaki voice, even in her last breath she managed to write a letter for me. Aizawa asked, oh your elder sister? Izuku replied with, yes. He said as he handed Aizawa the paper. Aizawa read it in silence. Aizawa stared at it in shock for a minute before hugging Izuku tightly. Then he said, if you want, you and your siblings can stay at my house. Izuku looked at him in disbelief before saying, I don't want to bother you and be the pain in your head, plus my siblings is chaotic. Izuku said, you won't bother me, don't worry ABD, I'm fine with kids with me so Eri can play with them and I won't feel alone. Aizawa said, still hugging Izuku, are sure sensei? Izuku asked, of course, but I won't force you if you don't want to. Aizawa said, breaking the hug, thank you so much sensei. Izuku said happily. Oh, can you please explain me what your sister's quirk, maybe I might help you to control it? Aizawa said looking at Izuku. Then Izuku looked at him straight in the eyes. I will tell you, but you cannot tell this to anyone else cause her quirk was very powerful and dangerous, Izuku said. Do I look like the type of revealing thre secret for no reason? Aizawa said in Anyumu's face emotion. Fine, but promise me. Izuku asked, yes, but promise, but if you want to we can also tell it to Nizu. Aizawa, let's just talk to his office so we can leave my siblings alone, Izuku said as he stand up and give hand to help Aizawa stand. Then they both walk towards Nizu's office and knock they heard come in, so they enter. They saw a rat sipping some of green tea before saying, what is your business here? Nizu asked, sorry to bother you on the middle of the night, Principal Nizu, Izuku said as he bowed down. Midoriya, no need to bow down, Nizu said sipping guest tea, so what can I do for you too? Nizu asked as Aizawa looked at Izuku. Then Izuku nodded as Aizawa give Nizu the letter. Nizu read OT silently and he is shocked. He cleared his face before saying, so you will have your sister's quirk if you wear her necklace, am I right? Izuku then spoke. Well, yeah, Nizu sighed before saying, what if the villains took the necklace and they will have the powers? Izuku then replied with, well, not really. Even if they take my sister's necklace, the villains can't use the powers cause it will only can be used by the one that she gave it to, which obviously me, so am the only one who can use her power. Nizu then replied with, why even is her power? Aizawa then said, that is why we are here. Problem child is going to explain her sister's power, but you or I can't tell this to anyone. Nizu then nodded and pull out a hell of tea out of nowhere. Izuku then speak. Well, my sister's quirk is called Black Reaper. Her quirk can be passed down by giving this necklace. Her power can control who lives or dies, how they die, or so forth. She also have control over all worlds. The quirk also gives you telekinesis, mind reading, being able to talk to another person. Insist their mind, and she have her own personal demon. Nizu and Aizawa stared at him in shock, then he'll pocket them. Confusedly, what? He said like nothing happened. That is hella powerful, Nizu said. If you dread that you can easily surpass All Might, Aizawa said. Well, I know how to control it, but I didn't know how to install it, Izuku said. But how did you know how to control it? Aizawa asked. Well, my sister trained me when we were kids, Izuku said. Ima asked you what does your sister mean at the end of the letter by save your tears and use it in the right way. Nizu asked. Well, as you can see, when I cried cause of happiness, my tears are gold but liquid, but when I cry cause I'm hurry it either normal tears or stone. Okay, what the actual F? Aizawa asked, what do you mean, sensei? Aizawa replied, you can't just tell this to anyone. What if they just use your for your tears? Izuku then replied with, I know, but I trust you and Principal Nizu, and you guys are rich enough, you don't need my tears. Thank you for the trust, Midoriya, Mezu said. But how did you know that we are rich? Why are you still asking that, bro? Of course you too are rich, Nizu ID, clearly the UA's principal, and you are the teacher of the class 1A, the top class in UA, and you're also a pro hero, so why bother asking me? How did I know you guys are rich? Izuku said. Izuku's POV today was Saturday. We are currently moving to Aizawa sensei's house. It's just timing cause the landlord of the apartment that we are saying just kick us put cause I didn't pay the monthly rent. Me and my siblings pack our things at least. This time we are away from mother, she can't hurt us anymore. We are in the Principal Nizu's office. You kiddos ready? Aizawa sensei asked. Yes, we are, mister, said by my siblings. Where are you guys going and who is this kids? Nizu asked. Oh, they are going to my house so I can keep an eye on them, plus these are problem child siblings. Aizawa explained. I know you truly care about your problem childrens, Nizu said with a teasing voice. Mwamwa, said by Anzu as sees me in the door. She quickly run to me and I catch her lifting her up. Oh, aren't you the cutest baby, I said as I look at everyone. Midoriya, you have a child? Nizu asked. I replied with no, Principal Mezu, this is Anzu, she is my youngest sister. She was just calling me mom cause I'm the one that raised her, so maybe she troth I was her mother. Oh, but where is your mom? Why are you the one that raised her? Nizu asked. I replied nervously with, oh, she was just busy at work. Oh, is that so? He said. I noticed that Aizawa sensei is looking at me and I got confused. I wanna know why he is looking at me. Aizawa's POV. What the heck is wrong with me? What is this feeling and why is problem child wearing that kind of clothes? I kept asking that trough my mind until I snap out of it. By the way, Izuku is wearing this kind of clothes. Kids ready to go? Izuku said as Eri run to him. Mama. Eri said in excitement. Oh, hello darling, Izuku said smiling. Mama, who is that? Eri said pointing to Izuku's siblings, oh they are mama's siblings Eri and meet Enzu she ia my younger sister but she calls me mama too Izuku said smiling oh okay nice to meet you Eri said smiling brother who is that? Harry asked oh guys meet Eri she is the girl I saved and I will adopt her soon so she will be my daughter and Eri meet Harry Ina Isabel and Enzu they are mama's siblings Izuku said nice to meet you too Izuku's siblings said problem child ready to move. Aizawa asked yes sensei we are ready and thank you so much for letting us stay Izuku said smiling brightly no problem let's go shall we. Aizawa said wait before you guys go Midoriya are you sure you're fine now? Nizu asked yes Principal Nizu I'm totally fine now Izuku said okay you may go now Nizu said as they walk out time skip when they arrived at Aizawa's house they were amazed well there is only 3 rooms here it may be big but there is only 3 rooms Aizawa said well sensei we are fine by sharing a room plus we don't want to spend too much electricity to your house Izuku said so you guys can decide who you want to be room with Aizawa said well I will stay with Ina Isabel said then I will stay with the purple guy Harry said pointing at Shinso then Eri and Enzu will be sharing a room that is a good idea in Eri's room it has a lot of stuffed toys and they have 2 cribs and more baby accessories Aizawa said I am fine on sleeping in the couch Izuku said no you're not you are sleeping with me in my room so I can keep an eye on you and don't worry maybe my room only has a 1 bed but I have my sleeping bag you can get the bed and I will sleep in my sleeping bag Aizawa said no you can take your bed plus him. Not that shameless to let the owner of the bed to not sleep on his own bed Izuku said pouting Aizawa then chuckled before saying okay I will take the bed but I have a foldable bed you can use it but we are still Hana share rooms got it. Yes Aizawa sensei Izuku said you kiddest can unpack in your rooms Eri play with Enzu in your room while they unpack their things Shindo help them unpack and me and problem child will cook Aizawa said like you can even cook Shinso says all of them did as what told them to do with Aizawa and Izuku do you know Jiao to cook problem child? Aizawa asked well yeah of course Izuku said good cause when I try to cook I will just end up burning it or whether it's salty or too sweet Aizawa just prepare the plates on the table sensei I will cook Izuku said smiling just use anything there in the kitchen don't bother asking plus Ima watch you so maybe I can learn how to cook Aizawa said okay sensei Izuku said Izuku first took all the ingredients while taking the ingredients he can't reach the pepper on the top drawer so he tried to reach it to even step up on the sink just to get the pepper but he slipped Aizawa just caught him in time before saying, what are you doing? Oh I'm sorry sensei I can't reach the pepper, Izuku said, it's because you're small like a kitty, Aizawa said with a chuckle then reach for the pepper wow I'm surprised sensei you have a lot of things in your kitchen not just only coffee Izuku said with a small laugh well yeah I've tried so many times to cook that is why it has so much ingredients there Aizawa said just watch me cook sensei you told me I can use anything right? Izuku asked yeah use whatever it takes just to cook some food but isn't it too early to cook I mean it's only 9 in the morning Aizawa said well the earlier the better but first we need a soy sauce lime and pepper and of course fork Aizawa's POV I was watching problem child I don't what is he going to cook but he cut the fork into big cubes and mini cubes then he put it aside then he took a plate he put soy sauce lime and pepper then he mix it then out the pork that he cut the J covered it with. Another plate then he put it on the side of the microwave then he took a container and put some flour breadcrumbs pepper and salt then he mix it up and on the separate bowl he cracked 4 eggs and mix it then he took a pan and put it on stove to heat up then when it was on the right heat he put some cooking oil on the pan while the oil was hitting up he dipped the chicken wings on the egg then the flour mixture then when it was all covered with the flour mixture heggy it on the pan after it was all cook he put it on a plate with tissue then he took the fork and fry it too after frying it he also put it on a container with tissue then he took some rice smash it and then J took 2 eggs smash it then mix it in a bowl then on the separate pan he put a little bit of cooking oil then he put the egg and cook it smashing it into pieces then he put the rice he put a little bit of soy sauce and pepper and mix it all up until it's cooked. It smells so great I put 7 plates cup spoon and forks. Then in the middle I put a water jug in the middle table and put some strawberry juice and ice on it. It was almost lunchtime. It was currently 11:45. Problem child put the fork chop fried chicken and fried rice on the table. Also then he put every plate some of the fried rice he made. Then he put the mini fork chops on Eri and Enzu's plate. It was exactly 12 in the afternoon now, so I called the kids saying kiddest lunch is ready. As I said that they all go downstairs. Shinso and Harry was carrying Eri and Enzu who cook. Shinso asked me said by Izuku well I didn't know you can cook midoriya. Shinso said well I'm sorry if my cooking is terrible. Izuku said no you're not your cooking is the best from the smell till the taste. Harry said well you guys should sit down now I will eat later I need to feed Enzu first. Izuku said you can eat while feeding Enzu though. Aizawa said they all eat. Izuku eat while feeding Enzu. A few moments later Izuku has finished cleaning the dishes and cleaning Aizawa's house. All the kids are also asleep except Shinso. He went in Kaminari's house. Izuku POV well now I'm alone. Well not really alone cause the kids were just sleeping and I think sensei is too so I go to mine and sensei's bathroom to take a shower. When I'm inside the bathroom I took off my eyes glasses and my hair tie. I let my hair fall as I took off my clothes and get in the shower. I filled up the tub and relaxed my body there while playing with the bubbles. A few moments later I was done. I was just drying my hair. I didn't realize but hair has grown longer. It was now around my tights. Yes that long as I was drying my hair I heard someone knocking. It was sensei. Then he speak, problem. Child are you done? I replied with yes sensei but I'm only wearing a robe. I said then he replied, meh I was just going to take my phone anyway. He said then I opened the door letting him in. He took his phone and when he looked at me I noticed his face too is red then his nose bleed. I quickly ran to him and asked if he was okay as I put my hand on his forehead. I think you should rest sensei. Aizawa POV gosh this problem child is so freaking gorgeous. His hair was pretty long and his face without his glasses are so ag I just wanna kiss him so hard right now. Wait what the F am I thinking? He is my freaking student and he would never like someone like me anyway. Wait what god I need a coffee. Izuku's POV I was calling sensei's name for a few times. It got me worried. Quace his nose is still bleeding while he's looking at me but when he snaps of it he said he was fine. He just needs some rest as he get out of bathroom. When I was done I got out from the bathroom sit on the foldable bed that sensei made. Then I locked the door cause I think I was gonna fall asleep but before I lock it I took a wet towel. Sensei is currently asleep I think so I placed the wet towel on his head but he pulled me down on his bed and hugged me tightly. I can't do anything though cause his grip was strong so I just let the darkness took over me as I fall asleep. Aizawa's POV a few hours later I woke up. I was hugging problem child and he was asleep. My gosh he was so cuddly. I enjoyed the moment so I just sleep again. Izuku's POV I woke up in the same bed as sensei. I look at him, he's still asleep. Nad his grip on me loosened so I got up and I did my morning routine. Then I go downstairs and I fried some eggs and bacon. Then I made a strawberry milkshake and coffee for Shinso and sensei. Then I settled down the plates on the table. Then I got into their room and woke them all. I took Eri and Enzu and carried them both downstairs. A few minutes later they all sat down on their chairs and started to eat. I cleaned all the dirty dishes. Then I started to cook our foods for lunch. I fried a salmon and I cook a passive fish using milkfish. Then I cook rice. A few minutes later it's lunchtime. We all ate. After that I cleaned the dirty dishes and told my sibling to take a shower and clean Themiselov while I took Enzu to a short bathe and dry her hair. Then I put her to sleep. All of them are sleeping while I clean the house. A few minutes later I heard crying so I go to Enzu and Eri's room and saw Enzu crying wanting a milk. I totally forgot to fed her so I made some milk on her bottle then put it in her mouth while I was trying to put her to sleep again. A few moments later she fell asleep. I carefully put her in her crib and kiss her forehead. Then I kiss Aries' forehead too. Then I walked downstairs to finish my cleaning. When I was finished I took a bathe with nice warm water then dry my hair and change into a pair of short and t-shirt then sit on my bed and play on my phone in the class 1A's GC with pros Kaminari. And that is the story on how did I end up buying all the Pikachu merch. Bakugo Damas Kaminari, mean Midoriya? Hello guys Uraraka? Hello Deku and Yayarozu? Hello Midoriya Lida? Bakugo stop being mean to your classmates and hello to you too Midoriya. Bakugo hey you nerd meet me on the nearest Starbucks in UA. I wanna talk. Lida no. Yayarozu no. Uraraka no. Tsuyuno Karo Todoroki no. Shinso no is a no. Midoriya? Guys Uraraka, leave Deku alone. Bakugo you already caused too much pain on him. Todoroki she is right Tsuyu, and I won't let you do that again. Lida yes Yayarozu they are right. Midoriya guys calm down he just wanna talk. Uraraka but what if he do something to you? Midoriya Oka calm down I can handle myself. I will text you when I got home okay? Uraraka no don't text me text on the Deku squad GC okay? Midoriya okay oh and Bakugo let's just meet up there. Bakugo yes whatever. A few moments later Izuku was sitting on a chair inside the Starbucks when Bakugo enter and sit on the other side. So what do you want to talk about? Midoriya asked in a serious voice. Well, I just want to say sorry for what I did to you. Well, I can't help it, but I fall out of love and I don't know how to tell you, and I was planning on telling you when we are still in the hotel, but you found it out, so I just wanna apologies for all the F-up things that I did to you, Bakugo said in an apologizing tone. Oh, it's fine, I guess. Izuku said, plus a guys like me doesn't deserve to date a guy like you. I'm exactly the opposite of you, so I thought that our relationship won't work, but you will find someone in your life that will love you truly, so I am truly sorry. Bakugo said, it's fine Bakugo, if you're happy with him, I will let you free. Izuku said smiling, oh, and can you please stop calling me Bakugo cause it was sending shivers down my guts and spine. Bakugo said okay. Cat. Izuku said, well, nice talking to you Deku, I am truly sorry and thank you for forgiving me. I kinda need to go, old hag wants me to be in home now. Bakugo said okay, Cat, see you tomorrow at school. Izuku said as Bakugo leaves the cafe. Then he ordered a strawberry ice cream and also head home. Then he opened his messenger in the 𝐒𝐮𝐦𝐸𝐵 Midoriya. Hello guys, I'm home safely. Me and Cat just have a little talk. Don't worry Uraraka. Thank God you're okay Midoriya. I should probably log out, I need to cook some food. By Izuku said as he turned his phone off. Then go to Aizawa's kitchen. He walked off it and saw Aizawa drinking coffee. Then he saw him and asked if where fit he go. Izuku relied with just gotta talk with Bakugo. BTW I'ma cook for dinner. Izuku's POV, I am going to cook a vinegar braised for dinner, so I ready the ingredients, which is chunks cut of meat, soy sauce, vinegar, pepper, sugar, salt and seasonings, quail, egg and potatoes. First I boiled in a medium heated casserole the quail, eggs, then I peeled the potatoes and cut it into four. Then I put a pan and put some cooking oil on the pan and put it in a medium high. Then I fry the meats until it was golden brown. Then I put the pepper and dry laurel leaves. Then I put a water and let it shimmer until the meat was already a little bit soft. I put the soy sauce and vinegar and waited until it's cooked. After that we all ate. Then I cleaned the dishes and put Anzu and Eri to sleep, and now it was 10 in the evening, so I just did my night routine and slept on my bed. Izuku's POV, the next day I got up early cause I usually got up early to cook, so I did my morning routine. Then cook some breakfast. Let's just say UA starts at 7 a.m. same as my sibling school. Harry and Ina was in middle school while Ina is in elementary school. It was currently 5 in the morning. I wake everyone up, then we all eat together. Sensei even drove them to school. Wait, what about Anzu, where are you going to left her? Aizawa asked, well, usually we'll just hired someone to look after her every day. Izuku said just bring her in UA with Eri so they can play. Aizawa said as he drove them to UA. Okay thank you sensei. Izuku said as he smiled, the smile that made someone's face heat up. For F's sake, what even is this feelings? Should I ask Midnight? Yes I should, I am so confused. Aizawa trot before getting out of the car. No problem, just go somewhere, don't in the room yet, take Eri and Amza with you and take care of them. Aizawa said okay sensei, we will be in my dorm for now. Izuku said by the way they got there early, it's only 5:20 in the morning, so no one is probably awake in class 1A. Meanwhile with Aizawa, he was on the teacher's log. By the way Midnight, can I ask you something? Aizawa said while drinking his coffee. You're already asking, but sure, what is it? Midnight asked, I was asking you then you would ask me, but seriously I want to ask you about something. Aizawa said gosh, just spill it. Midnight said as she ready her TW, I am confused. Well, I know someone, and that someone is how should I say this, I don't know what I feel for that someone, but I like it when he is with me, and I felt my face heating up whenever they are around me, or I feel something when they are worried of me, and I was feeling mad when he is hurt or talking about someone else. Aizawa explained to oh my gosh, Eraser, you are gay. Midnight asked excitedly, well yeah maybe, I don't know, but how did you know? Aizawa asked, well you said he twice. Midnight said in a teasing way, shut up and help me, I am so confused. Aizawa said, well you have formed a crush on someone. Midnight said mockingly, huh no, I can't have a crush on him cause he is younger than me, and second he probably even like me back, plus I think he still loved someone. Aizawa said in a shocked tone, well Eraser, it's your choice, if you let it maybe you will get over it, but if you try to push it away it will just come at you 10 times harder. Gut most importantly, Joe, is it who got your eyes? How come one tell me? Midnight said teasingly. Aizawa just got up from his seat, not saying anything to Midnight, just ignore her. AMD got to Nizu's office with Nizu and Aizawa. So why are you here? Nizu asked. Problem child, bring his youngest sister in class cause no one will look after her. Aizawa said, what about their parents? Nizu asked, I didn't think about that. Aizawa said just ask him later and he can bring Jis sister, just don't let the villains know. Nizu said as Aizawa left his office. Meanwhile the class 1A was already in their seats cause the class might start soon except for Midoriya and Aizawa. A few minutes later Aizawa entered the room. Alright, settle down problem children. They all shut up when he said that. Then Momo raised her hand and asked, Sensei, where is Midoriya? Sigh, you will now soon, so let me speak, Aizawa said. Okay sensei, Momo said, so you might all wondering why problem child isn't here yet. Well, G is here, but he brought someone with him. All the girls calm the F down when you saw it and don't cause a scene. Got it? Yes sensei, all of them said. You may come in now problem child, Aizawa said as Izuku walked in carrying Enzu while walking with Eri. Then he heard someone gasp, oh my god Mito, whose is that? Mina asked. Then Izuku put Enzu down. Then Enzu run towards Momo. Hello honey, Momo said. Mamwa. Moma. Enzu said excitedly. Then she run towards Ochako. Mumi, mommy, she said as she hug Ochako. Oh hello darling, Ochako said as she hug Enzu back. Then she run back to Izuku screaming, Mwamwa Mwoma and Mwami are here. Mama Moma and Mommy are here, Enzu said running towards Izuku as Izuku held him in his arms. Of course they are here, they are Mama's classmate and friends, your fweens. Your friends? She asked as confusedly. Yes friends, Izuku said with a happy tone. Yihi Mama's friends, Yihi Mama's friends, she said excitedly. All the girl in the room said ah. Then she asked, Mwama wuit on tayu. Mama, where is Aunt Sue? She asked. Izuku then pointed at Sue and say, look, there is Aunt Sue. He said, Huo Aunt Tayu. Hello Aunt Sue, Enzu said waving at Sue. Hello my darling Karo, Sue said. That made Enzu giggle. Then they heard, do whatever you want, just don't be too loud, I need to finish some things, Aizawa say as he seats on his chair. Mama, can me and Enzu play in my playroom? Eri asked. Sure thing princess, just be careful and take care of Enzu. Izuku said smiling. Okay mama, Eri said excitedly when they went to Eri's playroom. Mina get up and walked towards Izuku and said, I didn't know you had a daughter Mito, she said teasingly. Oh god Mina, do you really think Enzu is my daughter? Well no, she is my youngest sister. If you don't believe me, go ask the whole squad, Izuku said. Then Mina asked the whole squad and they said the same thing. A few moments later, Deku squad and Mina are talking in classroom when Eri and Enzu entered the room. They had chocolate all over their faces. They were laughing while eating chocolate. Then Izuku sees them laugh and went to get wipes in his bag. Oh my princesses, what happened to your faces? Izuku asked, wiping the chocolate in Eri's face. We ate chocolate I got in my mini fridge in my playroom, Eri said. Then Izuku proceeded to wipe the chocolate on Enzu's face. After that he said, Eri, stay here with Enzu, I will take a water, Izuku said as he bring Enzu to Eri. Okay mama, Eri said as he carried Enzu. Then Izuku took Enzu and Eri's water bottle in his bag and he give it to Eri and Enzu. They both drink water, as many as they can. When they are finished, they give their water bottle to Izuku. Izuku then put their bottles in his bag while Suminu os smiling while looking at him. I can't believe you caught my eyes, problem child. I can't believe I fell in love with you either, Aizawa thinks as he look at Izuku, who is no one seems to notice. He didn't notice either that he is smiling. Then Eri goes to him and ask, Papa, can me mama and all the girls play in my play? She asked. Sure princess, Aizawa replied. Yay, thank you papa, Eri said excitedly as he hug Aizawa. Then run towards Izuku jumping up and down. Mama, papa said we and the other girls can play dress up in my playroom, Eri said excitedly. Eri princess, but I don't think none of your dress can fit me, Izuku said smiling. Don't worry Mana, I have big dress too, Eri said smiling back. Now come on, we will just play with Eri plus sensei agreed, Momo said as they exit the room with Eri and the girls and Izuku. So how do we play? Izuku asked. You're going to dress Enzu up and Miss Momo will dress me up, then we will choose your dress. Eri said yes. Momo and Ochako said meh Ima, go back to our room, I don't like dress up that much. Jairu and Sue said as they exit the room. It's okay Eri, you still have us, just don't mind them, they are just not like girly girl. Ochako said. A few minutes later they are all on a dress. Momo, Ochako and Mina just wear the girl's uniform. Eri I swearing this Enzu is wearing, and Izuku, Mina-san, it's too short. Izuku said embarrassed by the clothes. No, it's fine, it looks good on you, do you agree? Girls? Momo asked. Yes, it looks cute on you. Ochako said. I have an idea, how about we dance in the room? Mina said excitedly. Now Izuku said, please Mito, I will buy you a merch, I promise. Mina plead. Fine, but just the one, okay? Izuku said nervously. No promises, so this will be the plan. I will ask Jair to play some music like a music from a disco, then me, Eri, Enzu, Momo and Uraraka will dance, then when I give signal you will come in. Mito, Mina said. After discussing some things they all agree. Then Jair starts to play the music. The others seems confused as Mina, Momo, Ochako, Eri and Enzu enter the room. They start dancing while Enzu was just jumping up and down. Then Mine give Izuku a signal as he enter. He starts dancing with Them they are swaying there but side by side while bending a little and holding their chest. A few minutes later they stop as they feel exhausted. Izuku go to his bag and took his Aries and Enzu's water bottle as they all drink, and Momo and the others did too. On the other hands Jiru, Siyu, and Siro has a nosebleed same as Aizawa, but he cover it with a book so no one will notice. Naughty Aizawa. A few minutes later Eri and Enzu are tired, they want to sleep, so they ask Izuku if where can they sleep. All my babies are tired, he said as he held Enzu in his arms and carrying her like a baby, then sat on floor. He put a blanket and asked Eri to come, then Eri rest her head onto Izuku's lap. A few minutes have passed, the two girls are struggling to fall asleep. Even if Izuku already put a milk bottle in Enzu's mouth, she can't sleep. That is when Eri got an idea. Mama, can you please sing for us? She asked to Izuku. Okay, just rest there, Izuku said. That caught everyone's attention, so Jiru stopped the music and ready to listen as they all are. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, shall I stay? Would it be a sin? Oh, if I can't help falling in love with you like a river flow, surely trough the sea, darling. So it goes, something's orient to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. Oh, for I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, like a river flows, surely trough the sea, darling. So it goes, some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, for I can't help falling in love with you, he sang as he stopped. Everyone quietly cheered. Then they heard Aizawa said, Mina, send me the video and I will give you an A at the quiz, he commanded. I will just send it on the GC for everyone, Mina said quietly. What video, Mina-san? Izuku asked confusedly. Hehe, am I recorded you cause you sang beautifully, Mina said nervously. Can't argue anymore, Izuku said as he sighed. Okay, problem children. Class dismissed. Mina, make sure to send the video, and problem child, I will carry Eri. Carry your sister, Aizawa said as the class slowly fade. Aizawa took Eri and helped Izuku stand up as Izuku held Enzu in his arms. Then Aizawa said, I'm impressed, you have a beautiful voice, Aizawa said. Thank you, sensei, Izuku said as he bowed his head. No need to call me sensei when there are no people around us, just call me Shoyuta or Aizawa, Aizawa said. Sure thing, Shoyuta, Izuku said as he smiled. They talk as they walk till they reach Yue's entrance and came to pick Izuku's siblings up. That day Izuku cooked them lunch AMD dinner and didn't do anything the next day at school. So problem children, all of you will have a project, you will do what you get, it will be passed by Friday, so better do it sooner or later. Come here one by one, Aizawa explained. After all of them got their PWN projects, it was now Izuku's turn. He got in photoshoot/editorial project. He was happy, he loved editing so much in his childhood, even he wanted to edit or take a picture inko and his stepfather won't let him, so that made him even more happy. He feels like he was going to burst in happy tears, but he can't cause everyone will know about his tears. Then he heard his phone ringing. He exhausted himself for a minute as he answered the call and wiped the tear that was about to fall. In the phone call, you a straight face. Hello, Aizu. Izuku straight face. Oh, hello, you need something? You a straight face. Well, not really, just going to inform you that Mark was discharged from the hospital and you don't need to worry about the Joapital bills, I already paid it. Izuku straight face. Really? Thank you very much. You please tell him I love him. Thank you. You a straight face. Listen here, Aizu, you don't need to thank me. As your best friend and Mark's girlfriend, I will help until I can. Izuku straight face. I know that, but still thank you. Please take care of him for me, and in Hannah's last wish she told me to tell Mark to stop drinking and take care of himself. You a straight face. I promise to take care of him for you, Hannah, and your other siblings, but I gotta go now. I'm going to buy foods for Mark. Izuku straight face once again. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye. You a straight face by Aizu. As Izuku ended the call, he quickly run towards Ochako and hugged her tight. As Ochako got confused by the sudden hug and asked, what happened, Deku-kun? She asked confusedly. She just called me and said Mark got discouraged. He said excitedly. Who is Mark? Is he problem child's boyfriend? Who the F is he? Do I need to kill some? Is she okay? Calm down, Aizawa. Won't want you to kill anyone, just ask him, maybe he is just a friend or boyfriend. Aizawa think, and out of curiosity and jealousy he asked, problem child, who is this Mark? He asked, oh, he is one of my older brother. Then Yua is my childhood girl best friend, Mark's girlfriend, Izuku explained. Aizawa then sighed. Thank God he's just an older brother, he mumbled. Wait, one of your older brother? He asked in a little bit of scream. Yes, sensei, he was the second of Hannah, Izuku said. You said one of your older brother, that means you have more. Aizawa asked. Well, not really, I only have one left, which is Tenko. He is the older among all of us siblings. He was I think 33. He was the first-born child. Next was Hannah, then Mark, then me, then Harry, Ina, Isabel, and Enzu, Izuku explained. Too many information. Izawa said lazily. Sensei language. Lida said, shut up Lida. Izawa said as he shuts up. Then they heard Izuku's phone ring again, this time in case he put it in speaker as he answer it. Random person straight face. The funeral gore tomorrow was ready. Izuku straight face. Thank you, he said as he and the call, and you can see his smile fade away as he just stood there. Sensei, can me and Okabe exist for tomorrow? Izuku asked, and why is that? Izawa asked back. Hana's funeral, Izuku said while looking down on the ground. Don't worry, you may. I'm sorry for your loss. Izawa said, thank you Sensei. Izuku said, smiling even though it's fake. Then he heard his phone ring again and answer it. Mark straight face. Hello Izuku. Izuku straight face. Nii-chan. Mark straight face. When is Hana's funeral? Izuku straight face. Tomorrow. Mark straight face. Wait for us, we are on our way. We are in Japan's airport now. Where are you and our siblings? Izuku straight face. I was in UA with Enzu and our siblings was in school. Mark straight face. Take them to you, we will go there in UA. Izuku straight face. On it. Ima contact Harry. Bye, see you later. As Izuku and the call, he called Harry. Harry straight face. Hello Niken, what is it? Izuku straight face. Teleport. Take Ina and Isabel with you and teleport to you. Harry straight face. But why? Izuku straight face. Just do it, it's a command from someone. Harry straight face. Okay, I will do it. Izuku straight face. Please be careful. Izuku said as he ended the call. Are you alright Deku-kun? You seem to panic. Ochako asked. I was just nervous. Mark and Yua is now in the airport. They will go straight here at UA. Izuku said nervously. Well, he should probably go straight here or he might kill Itsuki. Harry said. They all look at him. He teleported with his siblings and they are standing at the front door. What do you mean by kill? Ochako asked. Not my place to tell anymore. Harry said calmly. Who is Itsuki though? Izawa asked. Our stepfather. Izuku said. Wait, where is Enzu? Harry asked. She was sleeping there. Izuku said, pointing at the blanket where Eri and Amzu is sleeping. Then they heard someone knocking on the door. Izuku's sibling move away and they all saw Nizu. I just came here to say there are two people standing to the gate wanting to in, and the boy was saying he was Midoriya's older brother and the other one, the girl, said she is Midoriya's girl childhood best friend. Nizu said, please principal Nexa, let them in. They are telling the truth that one is Mark, he is my older brother, and the other one was Yua. She, me, and Oka was childhood best friends. Izuku said, fine, I will let them in. Nizu said as he walked and let them in. When Mark and Yua entered the classroom, Izuku, Harry, Ina, Isabel, and Ochako quickly run towards them and give them a hug. What were you thinking? You can't just drink and be on an accident. You don't know how worried I am. Izuku said, hey, calm down. I am fine now. I'm sorry. I'm such an idiot. I'm sorry for worrying you so much. Mark said, now. Where is Enzu and Hana? Mark asked. Enzu was sleeping there beside my daughter. Hana is in her coffin. I summoned two angels to look after her. Today was her last day. Tomorrow was her funeral. Izuku explained. Okay, me and our siblings will go look after her now. You need to rest. How many days didn't you sleep? Mark asked. I think since you got hospitalized. Hana's accident, Enzu's accident, work stress. I think my last slept was 3 weeks ago. Izuku said, yawning. Now rest, you need to sleep, idiot. Mark said, now I'm fine, I promise I will sleep after Hana's funeral. Izuku said, but I saw you sleeping in your bed. Izawa said, now that just an illusion trick. Izuku said, what did you do in the past 3 weeks? Why didn't you sleep? Yua asked. Well, I was looking after Hana, or I go to my work so that I can pay for Hana and Enzu's hospital bills, electricity bills, water bills, house rent for mother, money for mother. Izuku said, yawning. Why are you working for mother? Doesn't she have work to pay her house rent? And where's our stepfather? He has to have a world. Does he have? Mark asked. I will tell you when everything is okay. I will explain it all to you. Izuku said, okay fine, but we should go now. Me and our siblings will go see Hana. Mark said, okay guys, be careful, don't worry, the angels won't hurt you guys. Izuku said, okay, see you later. Mark said as Harry teleport them away. Sensei, may I please be excused? I need to go the bathroom. Izuku said, you may. Izawa said as Izuku exits the room. A few minutes later he wasn't still going back. Izawa got worried. Okay class, start your project sim. Just going to take my coffee, don't be pain in the butt and behave. Liddy, you're in charge. Izawa said as he left the room. He got into the bathrooms. He heard someone crying. He knew it was his problem child, so he didn't bother to knock. When he entered, he saw Izuku on the ground crying. Rocks. The moment he saw Izuku, he quickly hugged him. Izuku was so broken, so he didn't care around his surroundings. He just cry and cry. He hugged the person who is hugging him. Izawa gave him his handkerchief with the A initial on it. Show problem child, it's going to be okay, everything is going to be alright, you can do it, you are a strong man. Izawa said while rubbing Izuku's back up and down. Izuku then finally look at Izawa and hug him tightly and say, thank you so much Shoyuda, I don't know what will I do if I don't have you Shinomi to thank me. Izuku, now tell me what's the problem. Aizawa said with a caring voice. Well, I don't know anymore, I just don't want to feel pain anymore. Izuku said, what do you mean? Aizawa asked him. Sorry, I can't tell you, sensei. Izuku said, but how am I supposed to help you if you will not tell me why is your problem? Aizawa said, why? Do you even care? Izuku asked. Of course I do care for you, and all of you are my problem children, so I do care. Aizawa said, oh sensei, you don't need to lie. Izuku said, I'm not lying though. Aizawa said as he smiled. Does sensei really care? I mean, maybe he even smiled at me. God, he is so handsome. Wait, what am I thinking? He is just I can't fall in love, it will make things worse. Izuku thinks as he blushed by the smile. Okay, fine, I believe you, it was just some family problems. Izuku said, wait, I got an idea. Didn't you say your sister's power can control who die or not, and she can also control how the people died? Aizawa asked. Yes, what about it? Izuku said, I think you can just make her a love-using thag. Aizawa said, well, that is a great idea, but her power can't be used by its owner. Even if she gave it to me, still it can't be used to bring her life back. Izuku explained, oh well, it's time you can go to your sister's. I will dismiss the class, I promise. The whole class will be there tomorrow. Aizawa said, thank you so much, sensei. Izuku said as he smiled as he wiped his tears away. I'm going now, Aizawa said as he exited the bathroom. As Izuku walked out of UA, he decided to run, so he used OFA 20% to run towards Hana's wake with Aizawa and the class. Okay class, you will do your projects at dorms, it will be passed on Friday, and we will all go to problem child sister's funeral. I wasn't asking, it's a command, and as his friends you should go. I will go to take you all later cause today was the last night of her wake and tomorrow will be her funeral, so we should go. Understood? Aizawa asked. They just all said yes, sensei. Okay class dismissed, Aizawa said as they all exit the room. Then he go to the teachers Lobe, Namuri, Hisashi, Toshinori. Aizawa asked, yes Shoyuta. Midnight present. Mike and All Might said can you come with me and the class in Hana Midoriya's funeral? She was Problem Child's older sister. We need to go so Problem Child don't feel that he is alone. Aizawa said, oh I'm so sorry for his loss, but sure I will come. I want to be with that cinnamon roll's side when he needs me. Midnight said, of course I will come. Present. Mike and All Might said, you guys can come to class 1A's dorm later. We will go later cause today was the last day of her wake. Aizawa said, got it, I will bring Nizu too. All Might said. Aizawa just nodded and leave the teacher's Lpuge and go home, take a shower. After shower he put on a black suit and tied his hair into a messy bun and go to the class 1A dorms. When he arrived there, G saw all of them wearing a black and All Might present. Mike, Midnight and Nizu are already there. They are all wearing black. When they saw Aizawa it made them in shock cause they never saw Aizawa in a suit. What are you all looking at? He asked as G was fixing his necktie. I never saw you in a formal attire. Midnight said, well now you saw it. Aizawa said, well now that you was in your formal attire you kinda look like the CEO of the Ash Company. Nizu said, May let's just go. Aizawa said as he exited the dorms and went to his car. All of the class 1A minus Izuku and Ochako was on the bus. Nizu, Midnight and present. Mike is with Aizawa in his car. All Might was in the bus with class 1A. Then they drove towards Izuku's house. When they arrived they saw the Mark crying. Izuku was assisting the guests, giving them bread and coffee while Harry was putting Enzu to sleep. Ina was sitting looking at Mark while tears are flowing down her face. Same as Isabel. I'm so sorry for you loss. Midoriya. Nizu said, condolence young Midoriya. All Might said, condolence little listener. Present. Mike said, you can do it, you are a strong man. Cinnamon roll. Condolence to Midnight said, I'm sorry for your loss problem child, and condolence to Aizawa said, condolence. Midoriya / Midobro / nerd / Dekukun / Mido. All the class 1A said thank you guys for coming. Izuku said while tears are falling down on his cheeks. Young Midoriya, I think you should rest, you look so tired and exhausted. All Might said he didn't sleep for the past 3 weeks off course, he will be tired and exhausted. Aizawa said Ochako then go and hug Izuku. A few minutes later the whole Deku squad as Izuku cry in their arms. Seriously Dekukun, you need some rest. Ochako said, I promise I will have a rest after this. Izuku said okay. Ochako said quietly. The 3 pros and Nizu sat. The class 1A also seats. Ochako made Izuku to seat 2 and she was the one who assists the Guzas with the help of Todoroki. And see, the next day they drove to the cemetery to bury Hana for her funeral. They all gave her a white flower. The Midoriya siblings cry their eyes out as they all release a white balloon on the sky as Hana and her coffin got buried down. They all cry and cry. Even the 3 pros can feel their tears threatening to fall. After the funeral, Izuku was looking at his sister's graveyard while tears are still flowing down his cheeks cause among all of them siblings Hana and Izuku was the closest. Their other siblings were crying too while Mark is carrying Enzu and crying silently. A few minutes later Izuku passed out cause of exhaustion and not sleeping for weeks, but before he fell on the ground Aizawa catch him before he hit the ground and told everyone to stay there. He will bring him in the hospital. It's been a few days since the incident happened. They reassured that Izuku was okay before going back to school. For the past few days they got worried on Izuku cause he is barely talking to them. He is always tapping on his tablet/laptop or his camera. Okay, so class, it's now Friday. You will represent your projects one by one. I will call your name. A few moments later everyone was done. The last was Izuku. So what did you get? Problem child, Aizawa asked. I got the photo shoot and editorial. I took a photo of someone without their permission and edited it, and I'm so sorry sensei. Izuku said, why are you saying sorry though? Aizawa said, cause you are the one that I took a picture without your permission. Well, I have the others' permission. It's only you who I took a picture without permission. Izuku said, smiling nervously. Sigh, it's fine, just don't do it again, and let's see how good are you by editing. Aizawa said, first I took some pictures of a mess. Mirko here is first, then here last. Whoa, the looks great. Midoriya, Lida and Momo said, ah, thank you Momo-san and Lida-kun. Izuku said, no prob Momo, and Lida said, next I have for pictures of Hawks. Here is first, second, third, last. How did you even took that picture of him? Aizawa asked. Well, Hawks being Hawks, of course he will let me take some picture of him. Izuku said, now I have Todoroki-kun pictures. Izuku said, so that is why you wanted me to pose? Todoroki asked. Yep, totally. So here is first, second, the last one is a gift for Lida. Izuku said teasingly, what do you mean by that, Midoriya? Todoroki asked, just wait and see. Please go in the side of Lida, and Momo please make some tissues and give it to Lida-kun. Izuku said with a smirk in his face. Okay. Momo said confusedly as she gave Lida a tissue. Okay, for the last pic of Todoroki-kun, here it is. As they saw the last picture of Todoroki, they are all amazed. Lida has a nosebleed now. I know why you told me to give Lida a tissue, Momo said as she cuckolded. Now Momo-san, can you lend me some tissue too? Izuku said, why though? Momo asked. It's now Aizawa-sensei's turn and my edits, just see it for yourself. Izuku said, okay, here's some tissue, Momo said as she hands some tissue to Izuku. Okay, first pick. Izuku said, second, third, I personally love the villain Aizawa-sensei. Izuku said, oh really? Aizawa asked, wah, for a second I forgot you were here. Izuku said, Deku-kun, Eeper such a simp for sensei. Ochako said, no I'm not. Izuku said as he covered his face cause of embarrassment. Yes you are, especially when it comes to sensei. Momo said smiling. You a Momo-san, shut up. Izuku said in embarrassment, I ship it. Mina and Toru said it is highly inappropriate to ship a teacher with a student, but I ship it too. Lida said smirking. Shut up Lida, you literally simp for Todoroki-kun, so shut up. Izuku said, still embarrassed, but you do like being teased with sensei. Todoroki said, shut up guys, by the way the next few ones I will need some load of tissue. Izuku said, here. Momo said as she make more tissue and gave it to Izuku. By the way, Izuku is showing them the picture by some printed copy of his edits. Ford. Izuku said seriously while I'm taking a bath. Aizawa asked with a smirk in his face, well not my fault, you leave the door open and you look smoking hot. Izuku said while wiping bis nosebleed, I didn't know you had tattoos. Sensei Kaminari said, well he doesn't have tattoos, I edited it, it looks so good on him. Izuku said as he wipe his BLD again, that is so manly. Kirishima said, yeah I know it is. Next Izuku said, look at those fing abs. Shit. Izuku said as his nose bleed even more. There he is again simping for sensei. Momo said, this is the first time I saw him cuss in personal. Kirishima said, well he always cuss around when he saw something that is like that. When he simps for it, he will cuss like that. Momo said, is our top going to be a bottom now? Ochako asked in a teasing way. Now I will never be a bottom for anyone. Izuku said as he calmed down, yeah we know you even top. Bakugo. Mina said, you wanna die raccoon eyes? Bakugo said, calm down cat. Mina san, leave cat alone. Izuku said, thanks dude. Bakugo said, it this the end of the world? Kaminari asked, did he just say thanks and dude, or am I dreaming? Kirishima said, run, this is the end of the world. Siro said, shut the F up Dumabasses. Bakugo said, this is really the end of the world isn't it? He didn't scream for once. Mina said, shut the F up dumbass. Bakugo screamed at them, there is our Bakugo, welcome back Bakubro. Kaminari said, aha shut up Pikachu. Bakugo scream, all of you shut the F up, I have the last picture. Izuku said smiling innocently yet scary as F, all of them shuts up and look at Izuku, so I present all of you my last edit. Izuku said as he showed them the picture, you're such a simp. Midoriya Momo and Tsu said, Tsu not you too. Izuku said, W they aren't wrong, you are a big but simp when it comes to sensei. Ochako said, yep it's inappropriate for a teacher to date a student, but we will accept it if it make you happy. Lida said in a teasing way. Lida Izuku scream as he cover his face cause of embarrassment. Well, they aren't wrong, tough, you literally have more eraser head. Comics Patour's merch figurines in your room than All Might Todoroki said. I second that you also have his capturing Scarp place carefully inside a glass. Shinso said as he look inside from the door. Todoroki Shinso, shut up you Todoroki, you simp for Lita, and you Shinso, you simp for Kaminari, so don't you Fing say that I am the only simp in our group, Izuku said with a smile. While Shinso walk away cause of embarrassment, Izawa said taking all of their attention. Hi sensei, Izuku said nervously, since you are the last to present your project and it's done, class dismissed except problem child, we will have a talk, Izawa said before all the class 1A walk out of the room. Bakugo said, "Bah, good luck nerd," followed by Mina saying use condoms. That made them both blush so red, followed by Momo and Ochako saying, update us if you guys are already together. Izuku said embarrassed, I'm so sorry for mine and their behavior sensei, Izuku said as he bow his head down. Come on Izuku, don't call me sensei, I already told you not to call me that when no one is around, and stop bowing, I wanna see Ipper appealing face, and don't be sorry, you are just simping, Izawa said in a teasing way. Washoda, stop teasing me, Izuku said embarrassed. Okay, let's just go home, I will stop teasing you, come on, Izawa said as he walk out of their classroom. They took Harry and Izuku's other siblings home in Izawa's house. Izuku excuse himself as he go. Insists the bathroom. Mind talking Izuku, Mark, are you there? Mark, how did you do this? Izuku, Hana gave me her power. Mark, oh that explains it, so why are you here? Izuku, you said you want to know why mother and Itsuki doesn't have a work, right? Mark, Itsuki doesn't have a work too. Izuku, well they do have a work. Mark, what kind of work does mother have? Izuku, first promise me you won't tell anyone about this and you won't get mad at mother. Mark, it depends on her work. Izuku, well she and Itsuki, our stepfather, was really abusive. They are abusing me 24/7 mentally, physically, and sexually. They would dress me up into something inappropriate and let some man in our house to take some pictures of me while dancing. The only rule is they can't touch me. They are selling my pictures. They are forcing me into something I don't want to do, and if I talk back or didn't obey their command, they will hit me and abused me physically. Mark, what? Izuku, don't yell, you're hurting my ears. Mark, I'm sorry, but why won't you tell this to anyone? Why not tell this to a pro hero? Izuku, please don't tell it to anyone as long as I can take their punches, kicks. I can't tell it to anyone. I know mother is still there, our mother who raised us. I know maybe someday she will change. Mark, you have a big heart, but we have to do something. The abusing should be stopped now. Izuku, no, at least the money can help mother, plus I am used to it. Mark, no, that is the thing that you shouldn't be used to. Izuku, please let me have these. I don't want to see mother in prison though. Mark, stop being so kind-hearted to mom. She is not even your mother. She is my mother, not yours. Izuku, what do you mean? Mark, you're not supposed to know that I'm sorry, but you are not actually our siblings. Mother kidnapped you when you are a baby. We don't know the reason, but we just loves you like our own. Izuku, so you mean to tell me I am adopted and kidnapped? Mark, you are not supposed to know that yet. Hana was the one who's supposed to tell you that. I am sorry. Izuku, it's fine, at least you told me and now I know the truth. Thank you for telling me. End of the mind talking. As Izuku and the mind talking, tears flow into his eyes. He was so sad and angry at the same time. He wiped his tears away and go to their bedroom crying until he fall asleep. In that night Izawa was the one cooked them dinner as he let Izuku to take a rest. The next day Izuku woke up at 2 in the midnight. He saw Yua was online and decided to chat her in private chat between Stupidia and Smartest. Izuku, smartest, you stupid, oh hi Izu, why are still awake at this moment? Smartest, just woke up, how about you? Stupid, just some work to do. Smartest, can we FaceTime? Stupid, sure, I don't mind since I don't have someone to talk to at the FaceTime. Izuku, straight face you, he said on the phone as he cries silently. You a straight face, why are you crying? Izuku, straight face, well me and Niken having a roommate and he accidentally told me that mother ia not my real mother, she just kidnapped me when I was baby, he said as he cry even more. You a straight face, well I knew that too, but he is stupid, that secret was not supposed to be told yet. Izuku, straight face, you knew and you didn't told me. You a straight face, I am sorry. Okay, Mark told me not to tell you, but I think I know who your real parents is. Izuku, straight face, but how can you be sure about that? You a straight face. Well, first they have a missing son and you appearance is not far from their appearance. You're the girl I suspect your mother is. Her mother has a pure snow white just like yours, and on the man that I suspect your father is, that man's father has a black and green just like yours. Izuku straight face. Wait, they might really be. Where do they live though? You a straight face. Well, I work for them, so they lived in America. Izuku straight face. Wait, really? You a straight face. Yep, and if you are there you don't need to work, and you have a 3 younger siblings. Izuku straight face. What do you mean by I am not going to work? You a straight face. Well, if they are really your real family, it's like you just hit a jackpot cause they are rich. Izuku straight face. Whether I'm their son or not, I won't leave Harry and my siblings, plus I don't even know if they will like me as their son. You a straight face. Don't worry, all of them are kind-hearted and sometimes crackheads like you. Izuku straight face. But still I'm not sure, and you should probably head to sleep now. It's almost morning. Would you look at the time? I didn't notice that we have talked in 2 hours. It's 4 a.m. You need to sleep now. You a straight face. Okay, I will head to sleep now. Izuku straight face. But wait, what is their names? You a straight face. William and Clara Afton. Izuku straight face. Wait, did you just said their last name was Afton? You a straight face. Yes, why? Izuku straight face. Nothing, I will talk to you later. Bye, Izuku said as he ended the call. Then a few minutes later he fell asleep again and someone is waking him up. He opened his eyes and saw his Uncle Vincent. What are you doing here? Izuku asked. By the way, it's just in his mindscape, but it's real, Terry. Vincent said in excitement. Yes, uncle. Izuku asked in confusion. Did you remember when I told you that your real name was Izuku Terrence Afton? Vincent asked. Yes, uncle, what about it? Izuku asked. Well, I am not wrong. You really are my long-lost nephew. That girl Yua, she and her family was working for our family for so long, and yes, William Afton is my younger brother and you are his long-lost son, Vincent said. But how can you be sure by that, uncle? Izuku asked. WL, you have our appearance. You have your purple eyes like your father and appealing emerald eyes like your mother. You are also dead like us. Vincent said. My parents are dead too. Izuku asked. Well, all of us in our family was dead. That girl Yua was telling the truth. Your grandfather on your father's side has a black and green hair, and your grandmother in your mother's Sodi has a pure snow white hair just like yours. I am so happy to finally see you, Terry. Vincent said. Wait, I forgot to explain Izuku's hair. Well, on the front side just like in the anime, his hair was black and on the middle green, and at the end of his hair it was a pure white. But just don't get me wrong, uncle Vincent, I don't doubt about your decision, but I think me and the parents that you and Yua are telling me still need to do a DNA test. Izuku said. Oh, that can be settled, but you should wake up now. You still need to go to school. Just give me something that I can use for DNA and I will check you guys' DNA soon. Vincent said. Oh, here, uncle, here is my saliva in a glass. Thank you, uncle, Izuku said as Vincent faded and he woke up. When he woke up, Aizawa is not in his bed. He saw him cooking for his siblings in the kitchen. When Izuku go down the stairs, he saw Aizawa cooking for his siblings. He already did HKS morning routine BTW. He was already at his school uniform, but he has a puppy red eye that is noticeable and he's still sleepy. When he got down, he rested his head in Aizawa's shoulder. Then Aizawa looked at him and said, "You okay?" Izuku replied with, "Yeah, just sleepy." Aizawa then noticed his eyes, so he asked, "What happened to your eyes? It looks like you cry whole night." Izuku just replied with, "I will tell you later," he said as he yawned cutely. Then pick and Zoo up and asked, "Shota, what are you cooking?" He asked tiredly. "Well, I was frying eggs and bacons for dinner. I also made my coffee. I made 2 extra coffee for you and Shinso if you like to try it." Izuku yawned again and said, "Thank you, Shoyuta," he said as he sat down on the table and drank the coffee that Aizawa made him and said, "This actually tastes good," he said as take one more sip. "I'm glad you like it," Aizawa said as he placed the foods on the table. A few moments later they finish eating. Aizawa bring Izuku's siblings in their schools and drove to UA for him and Izuku. When they enter Ochako, notice Izuku. "Deku-kun, are you okay? What happened?" Izuku just replied with, "I think I will tell the squad later in the GC," he said as he sat on his seat while Anzu is sitting on his lap after class. "Midoriya, stay behind," Aizawa said in a serious tone. "Yes, Sensei. Oka, can you take Anzu with you and bring her with Harry, and can you take them all to your house for now? I will give you a gift later," Izuku said tiredly. "Okay, Deku-kun, come here, Anzu." Anzu then said, "Mwamwa." "Mama?" "Yes, darling." Isaac asked, "What about you? Went you coming with USW? What about you? Aren't you coming with us?" She asked, "First come with mommy for now. Me and Sensei will just talk about something important. Mama will pick you and others later, okay?" Ode mamak mama, she said as she walked out of the room with Uraraka at Hey leave Aizawa lock the classroom's door with Izuku and Aizawa. So what do you want to talk about? Izuku said tiredly. You said you were going to tell me what happened. Aizawa said as he lets Izuku seat on his chair. As Izuku sat, Aizawa bent his knees beside Izuku and ready himself to listen to him. Well, me and Mark had an argument yesterday and he accidentally said something that I was not supposed to know yet. Izuku said, and what is it? Did he said something that hurt your feelings, like something bad? Aizawa asked. Well, he didn't said anything bad to me, but he said something that hurt my feelings. He accidentally said I was not their sibling, and that's when I found out that I am no really. She kidnapped me when I was a baby. Mark, Hannah and Yua know about it, and Yua have a lead to my real parents, and my uncle talked to him last night. He took some of my DNA for a DNA test, Izuku explained while tears are flowing down his face. If it was last night, then how can you talk to them? You are asleep, Aizawa said. Well, I woke up at 2 in the midnight and I talked to Yua since that time, and when it's 4 a.m. the call, then I called my uncle. Izuku lied by calling his uncle. Well, then how did he took your DNA then? Aizawa asked, raising one eyebrow. Well, like Ina, my uncle got a teleportation quirk, but more stronger version of Ina's quirk, so he teleported in the house and took some of my DNA. Izuku said nervously, you know what? Never mind, let's just go to the park or festival or something with your siblings too. Maybe help you release some stress. Come on, tell me where is Uraraka's address so we can take your siblings, Aizawa said as he stand up and take his things, and Izuku do the same. They made sure to lock the door before walking away and go to Aizawa's car. A few minutes later they arrive at Uraraka's house. They took his siblings and decided to take Uraraka too. When they arrived at He-Fest, they have so much fun. BTW, of course Eri is with them. Papa, can I have that big teddy bear? Eri said, hello sir. And ma'am, you can have the teddy bear over there. It's 2 of you can play the target and hit the 10. You have 3, and even if you only hit 1 you can still have the teddy bear and the penguin stuffed toy. The salesman said. Aizawa tried to get the bear but he can't find the right angle to hit the 10. As Izuku get behind him, hold his hand. Aizawa looked at him but he took his chin and made him look at the target as he controlled Aizawa's hands to hit the target, and it points exactly at 10. They all cheered as Eri got her big teddy bear. She gave the penguin to Enzu. That made her happy, and Izuku and Aizawa smile. They try all the rides. Mama, Papa, can we have a cotton candy please? Eri asked. Sure. Harry, Ina, Isabel, Oka, Enzu want a cotton candy too. Izuku asked. Sure. 𝐒𝐮𝐦𝐦𝐚𝐫𝐲 ochako AMD. His siblings said okay. Me and Sensei will go and buy some. Stay here Oka and Harry, take care. Be careful. Hold Eri and Enzu's hand tight. They might get kidnapped or they might run away. Izuku said okay. 𝐒𝐮𝐦𝐦𝐚𝐫𝐲 Deku and Ochako said as they walk away they were going to buy some cotton candy, but there are so many people buying so they got their time a little longer than expected. They got worried cause they heard some people behind them screaming villains. It was on Ochako, Eri and Izuku's siblings' direction who someone is screaming. They both quickly run towards them and they saw Izuku's siblings with Eri and Ochako getting chased by the villain. They both distract the villain. The villains then chased the both of them. Well, it was just an big frog with a villain who is riding it who stole money from the bank. Izuku then shout, hey, teleport you guys at Kohako's house, don't wait for us. Izuku scream as Ina teleported them away and the villain was still chasing then until they got into the rooftop of a building. Sensei, do you have your scarf in you? Izuku asked as they are almost at the edge of the building. No, it's on Eri's bag. He said, Sensei, can you give me a permission to use my quirk? Izuku asked, yeah, as he said that he picked Aizawa bridal style and said, show you to do you trust me? Izuku answered with a caring tone and Aizawa said, whatever you're planning is better be good, and yeah, I trust you, so don't waste it. Aizawa said as his hold on Izuku get tighter. When the villain was so close to them, Izuku jump on ditch building holding Aizawa tightly as he activated his demon's eye quirk. His eyes starts to glow reddish and blackish as he opened his big golden wings. He put Aizawa down on the ground safely, then fly back to the villains. He then summoned his own personal demon using Hana's quirk, and it made the villains got sent flying on the ground. Then Izuku followed the villains. It was knocked out, so the police officers take care of them and sent them to prison. Isn't that Izuku Midoriya who saved the girl named Eri, but I troged his quirk was super strength. A reporter said, yes, my quirk is super strength. It was just a gunlet that is made from metal that I designed, Izuku said while wailing towards them as he summoned out his demon and his wings disappear. All the cameras pointed at him directly taking picture of him. But isn't it illegal for you to use your quirk without your license as a hero? One of the reporters said, well, I got a permission to use my quirk by my teacher and pro hero Eraserhead, Izuku said as he pulled Aizawa closer to him. Eraserhead, why aren't you insane? One of the reporters said, "I was me and Deku distracted the villains who is chasing some innocent kids until he defeated it," Izawa said pointing at Izuku. "We need to go, we still need to check about some things," Izuku said as he run away holding Izawa by the arm at Ochako and their siblings. "Please sissy, Ochako is mama and papa okay?" Eri asked crying. "What happened to ma?" "What happened to ma?" Eri asked. "Let's watch TV, maybe they are on the news," Harry said. Ochako quickly got up and turned on the TV news reporter. "We are currently here at Masudafu, Japan, where we just got attacked by a villain that got knocked out by the hero in training Izuku Midoriya and Eraserhead. We interview them and they explained what happened. Now no OE knew where they went as they run away. Then they heard the door open. Ochako and Harry got into a fighting position as all of them get behind Ochako and Harry. They saw it was Izawa and Izuku. Izuku ate in Izawa run towards them asking the same thing. "Are you guys okay? Is something wrong? Is there something hurt? Are you guys hurt?" They kept asking. "We are fine, nothing hurts except for Eri and Enzu who won't stop crying." Ochako said Izuku then hug Enzu and Eri and said, "Please don't cry my princess's mama, is okay, same goes for sensei, right sensei?" Izuku said as he looked at Izawa and Izawa nodded. "We all should head home now," Izawa said as he stand up. "Okay sensei, thank you so much for taking care of them. Okay, you're the best, see you in school tomorrow," Izuku said as he and his siblings got in Izawa's car and drove way home. When they arrived, Enzu and Eri quickly fell asleep same as Ina and Isabel. Then Harry took a shower. Izuku is cooking for their dinner. Shinso isn't home, he is in Yue's dorm with class 1A. Izawa then speak. "I will continue. That cooking of yours, can you please take some ice in the ice stockroom?" Izawa asked. "Sure thing," Izuku said as he take off his cooking apron and put it on the table. "Oh, and by the way, Izawa was wearing an coat. A few minutes has been passed. Izuku is not still coming back." Izawa was done cooking. He turned off the stove and went to check on Izuku and he saw him still in the fridge looking for the ice. Izawa decided to talk to him one-on-one, so he closed the door. "Oh, show you to need something?" Izuku asked. "Oh, nothing, just wanna check if you're doing okay. The dinner was finished and you were still not coming back, so I got worried a bit," Izawa said. "Oh, is that so? Totally fine, I just can't find the ice cubes. There are so many eyes, plus it's so cold here. Let's go talk outside, shall we?" Izuku said. "Yeah, we should eat too before the foods get cold." Izawa said. They were trying to open the door, it won't open, they got locked inside the fridge. Harry, can you hear us? Please open the door," Izuku said screaming while panicking. Okay, calm down, let me try to open it," Izawa said as he tried to push the door open using his strength. "Cell phone sensei, do you have a cell phone?" Izuku asked panicking. "No, Eri borrowed it. Do you have a cell phone?" Izawa asked back. Izuku looks at his pocket and saw his phone. Then he was calling Harry, but he won't answer, so he called Ochako instead. Izuku straight face. "Oka, please help us. I will text you the address. We are in Izawa sensei's house and all of them are sleeping. Well, I don't know if Harry is sleeping too, but me and sensei is trapped at a fridge. We dis help as soon as possible. It's so cold in here." Ochako straight face. "Try using your quirk." Izuku straight face. "My quirk doesn't work at some cloud places." Ochako straight face. Okay, I will come as soon as I can. Your location is pretty far, just wait and hold on," Ochako said as she ended the call. "So cold," Izuku said as he was freezing. Izawa took off his coat and gave it to Izuku as he started to yell for help as the place was getting even more colder. A few moments later, no one is still coming to help them. Izawa starts to get cold too, so they have to share the coat. Izuku insists to give it to Izawa, but he said they will just share as they both starts to try and put the coat on. Their hands accidentally touch each other and they both felt sparkles, or more like an electricity. Izuku quickly put his hands away and get away from Izawa a little. "Why are you getting away? It's cold. You said we should share the coat so it can help us both to not get cold," Izawa said as he offered the coat again. "Just used it, I'm not cold anymore." Izuku lied. "He's still freezing though and it's noticeable. You feel that too, didn't you?" Izawa said. "What do you mean, sensei?" Izawa replied with, "Don't lie to my face, Izuku, I know you felt that electricity too," he said. "So what, that doesn't mean we can be together? Cause it's wrong, it's super wrong," Izuku said. "Why is it wrong though?" Izawa asked. "You and me, we can't be together cause I'm your student and you are my teacher," Izuku said as he said, feeling getting cold even more. He was so close to passing out at that moment. Izawa put his coat on his shoulder as he seated as Izuku was resting in his lap, mostly freezing to death. Then Izuku speak. "If this is my last day in the world, sensei, please take care of my siblings, don't let them near mother, and take care of Eri too. Please love her like your own, and tell Oka it's not her fault. And please don't blame yourself too. Tell my friends that I love them very much and I will watch them be a great heroes in the whole world." Aizawa has tears on his eyes as he keep banging on the door. No, don't say that we will survive, okay, someone help us, Harry, help, he said as he kept punching the door. Then Izuku spoke again. I love dash. He said as he passed out. At that moment the temperature got even more higher to the point that the both of them are freezing to death. Aizawa was close to passing out too, but he heard someone outside, so he weakly punched the door and screamed, "We are here." He screamed as he passed out, but before he closed his eyes he heard the door open. It turns out that when Izuku called Ochako, she was with the whole squad in the mall with All Might, Present Mic and Midnight. All Might pick Izuku up and Present Mic and Midnight did the aim to Aizawa. Momo check their pulse. They are still alive, but we need them to be warm up a little. Todoroki-kun. Momo said. Todoroki nodded and focused his power in his hands. It glow like a fire. He made it not that hot so their hand won't get burned. He placed his hand on their hands and then he put his hands on their forehead. I calmed them down a little. Recovery girl both helped them. When they woke up they both panicked. They didn't care for anyone who was around them. They both hug like no one is looking at them. Well, they didn't know that some people was looking at them until Anzu hug Izuku and Eri hug Aizawa. My princess, they both said as they pick Eri and Anzu up. Told you we can survive, Aizawa said. Izuku just chick-led nervously. What is it, the thing that you were saying? If I remember correctly you were saying I love, then you passed out, Aizawa said. Izuku just replied with, I was about to say I love you all, he said nervously. His squad seems to notice that he is lying, so Ochako said, liar, she said as she cuckolded. Shut up, Oko, what did even happen? Izuku asked. Well, a few hours ago you called me asking for help. You told me that all of them are sleeping. You don't know if Harry was sleeping too, but you said you are in Sensei's house and you guys got trapped inside the fridge, and in that time me, the squad, All Might, Present Mic and us. Midnight was in Tokyo Mall cause Todoroki got his father's credit card. That is also the reason why we got late, cause your location from ours is so damn far away, but at least you are okay now, Ochako explained. Where is my siblings? I asked, looking at them. They all look at me and then Ochako speak. They are still in Sensei's house. 𝐒𝐻𝐻 then speak. Midoriya, you need to stay here for recovery. Eraser is fine now, but your body is so much weaker than Eraser's body. It's not like I mean anything bad, but Eraser's body is so much physically stronger than your body. I don't know why, but can all of you leave please? Me, Recovery Girl and Midoriya have to talk about some matters. Sure / whatever / yes sir, All Might. Aizawa and Ochako said as they left the room. 𝐒𝐻𝐻 sat beside me and then he say something that made me co-fist. Is there something you want to tell us? He asked. I replied with, what do you mean, Principal 𝐒𝐻𝐻? As I got confused. Recovery Girl then speak. We examined your whole body and we saw some things, she said with a worried tone. Oh, you examined my body, what did you see? I said with a confused tone. Recovery Girl was about to say something when 𝐒𝐻𝐻 interrupted her by saying, we will tell you that later, but can you tell us some things going in your home life? I got nervous in speaking. I stuttered as I said, It's just if any nothing is going and my homie life. I said. Then 𝐒𝐻𝐻 asked, what about your past in the school that you went? 𝐒𝐻𝐻 asked as he took a sip from his tea. I got even more nervous by that question. Wait, are they even asking this kind of questions? Did they see my OSHT? I trough. It's already healed. As for Uncle Vince told me it was supposed to heal in no time, but does it still there? Oh my gosh, what would I say? Maybe I can just make an excuse or something, but they will notice it cause I'm bad at lying. God, why SHTTHT come one? Izuku rink about something. Just tell them it's nothing or so whatever. Midoriya, are you okay? You seem to pale when 𝐒𝐻𝐻 asked you. Recovery Girl said, yeah, I noticed it too. 𝐒𝐻𝐻 said, nothing really. Michigan happened. Izuku said nervously. Fine, you can go to the dorms now, 𝐒𝐻𝐻 said as he stand up. Thank you, Principal 𝐒𝐻𝐻 and Recovery Girl. Izuku said as he ran out of the room. His actions suspicious. I will keep an eye on him. 𝐒𝐻𝐻 said, you should. That boy must be hiding something. Poor Midoriya, I think he is abused at home or maybe bullied. RG said, have a nice night, Recovery Girl. Thank you for helping them, 𝐒𝐻𝐻 said as he left the room with the class 1A. Problem child, are you sure you are okay now? Aizawa with his usual bored tone, yes sensei, but I'm sleeping now. Good night guys, Izuku said as he smiled at them brightly. Ima go to problem children. Good night. Aizawa said okay, good night. Midoriya / Dekukuin / nerd / Mido and sensei said by the whole class 1A. As the elevator door closed, Izuku smiled knowing that his classmates truly cared for him. He entered his room and changed into his pajamas and lay down on his bed. Then he called Harry. Izuku straight face, hello Harry. Harry straight face, brother, where are you? Your sensei is here now. Why aren't you still here? Izuku straight face. Well, that is why I called. Principal Nizu said I have to stay at the dorms for tonight cause I still need to recover. Harry straight face. Okay brother, be careful, good night, and don't worry, I will take care of them. Bye. Izuku straight face. Thank you Harry, good night too. Izuku said as he ended the call. He heard someone knocking in his door. Come in, he said as he sat in his bed, and Nizu enter. Oh hello Midoriya, I'm sorry if I interrupted you, but can we please talk? Nizu asked as he walked towards his bed. You didn't interrupted me, and sure Principal Nizu, what can I do for you? Izuku asked. Well, I do really wanted to talk to you. I just want to give you these toy, Nizu said, showing it to him. You don't have to Principal Nizu, but thank you, Izuku said as he smiled. Can I place it here? Nizu asked. Sure Principal Nizu, I don't mind, Izuku said as Nizu placed the eye in his clock in his bedside table. Good night Midoriya, I should go now, Nizu said as he exited Izuku's room. That is strange, but me it's cute. Who cares, Izuku thinks as he lay down on his bed again and fell asleep. A few moments later in Izuku's dream. It's just a dream. Okay, do you really think I loved you? No, I never did love you, I just use you for your money and someone can do my homework. You're still as useless as ever, Bakugo said as he kicked Izuku in the stomach. Oh my god Izuku, what happened to you? May I don't give a f anyway, rot in hell beach, Ochako said as he slapped Izuku. I'm the only one who can do that to him, Inko said as he walked towards Izuku and punched him in the face. Ha die you brat, no one likes you here, we don't need a useless piece of SHT in our lives, you're just a quirkless nerd that is good for nothing. I will be better on becoming the number one hero than you, Bakugo said. He laughed. Even more nice one, Katsuki, Inko said, laughing. People please stop, Izuku said, pleading while crying. You've been always a pain in my, but I didn't know why I even let you and your stupid siblings in my house. Aizawa with a death glare. You don't deserve to be in you. I just let you in cause you're smart nothing anymore. You are useless, Nizu said. No one will ever love a nerd like you. We are just pitying you. We would never be friends with a useless nerd like you. That is very inappropriate, and if we are friends with you, our image will just got destroyed cause of your uselessness, Lita said with his weird hand moves. No stop, please stop it hurt. No sp. Izuku screamed as he woke up from his nightmare, breathing heavily with a sweaty face. Nizu on the other side. The eye toy that he gives Izuku is actually a mini CCTV. He was watching Izuku from his nightmare in shock. This must been trough a lot, he whispered. I guess we will see what will happen the next day at school, Nexus said as he left the CCTV room. Back to Izuku. Huff. I'm lucky, it's just a dream. I don't want it to happen again. It hurts watching my loved ones turn their back on me, Izuku said as he noticed it's already morning. He got downstairs. He saw his classmates all in the living room. Ohio guys, Goose said with a smile. Ignores him. Class 1A guys, he said with a confused yet nervous tone. Still ignore him. Class 1A. Oh sorry if I disturbed you guys, you seem busy. I'll just go in the kitchen. Is there something you guys need? Izuku said in a nice way. Still ignores him. Class 1A. Okay guys, you don't need anything, I'll go now. Bye, he said as he walked away with a fake smile while some tears are threatening to fall in his face. I feel so bad, Kirishima said. Guys, we need to stop these, we are just hurting him. Ochako said no, we just started and we will end it now. Now I don't think so, Mina said proudly. Guys, it's Midoriya-kun. We all know that he is too fragile. He cried easily and G hurts easily. Lita said come on guys, we just started it, we can't back out now. Mina said no, stop these nonsense. Midoriya is just getting hurt by us, we need to stop before he gets hurt even more. Todoroki said come on guys, we are just getting started, plus you guys are the one who say it's Midoriya, he can survive this, he already fought many strong villains. Mina said that is different. Midoriya may be strong physically but not mentally. Shinso said this is the worst prank ever. Tokoyami said last night. Guys, I have an idea, Mina said excitedly. What is it, Mina? Lita asked. Since Midoriya is asleep, why not pull a prank on him? Mina said more excitedly. I'm down, but make sure it will work or else I'll kill you. Raccoon eyes. Bakugo said now I don't think it will be a bright idea. Lita said I can agree on that. Ochako said please guys. Mina said pleading. Fine, it's not like we have a choice anyway, you will not stop asking us anyway. What kind of prank? Ochako said how about we ignore him for 24 hours starting from tomorrow. Mina said. Ochako, Lita, Todoroki, see you, Momo, Shinso. Now I'm out of here and don't even try on convincing us, we would never ignore him, the Deku squad said as they walk away. But Mina followed them and said come on guys, don't you guys want to see Hus reaction? She said no is a no. Mina. Ochako said fine, but only for tomorrow guys, we should do it or else she won't stop bugging us. Lita said back to the future. I'm so sorry Midoriya / Deku-kun / baby. Thanks. By Deku squad with Izuku in the kitchen. He opened the refrigerator but saw nothing. Then he looked at the sink and saw so many dirty plates. Oh, they already ate, they forgot to left me some food. No Izuku, they are just busy, you don't Need to worry, just don't cry, damn it, just smile, come on Izuku, smile, he thinks as he go closer on the sink and clean his classmates' dirty dishes. When he was finished, he was so starving but does not show it. He just drink a 2 glass of water and go to his room with the others. Guys, we should stop this kind of behavior now. We didn't even left him something to eat yet. He still cleaned our dirty dishes. Are you even in your right state of mind? He just drank a glass of water, Lida said, screaming at them. Come on Lida, don't be a party pooper, we are just having fun, Mina said. If you, Lida said as he finally lost it and walk away from them. In the lunch it's was just the same, no foods or anything in the dinner, it's just the same too. Izuku decided to just sleep before going upstairs. He took a glass of water and an apple, then he said, "Good night guys," he said while fake smiling. As he arrived at his room, he bit the apple and drink a water and place it in his bedside table as he fall down on his keys crying in silence. I just don't want it to happen again, it hurts so much. Why are they just busy, or I did something wrong? What did I even do? Izuku said as he cried even more. As his stomach growled, he stand up to get and try to talk to his classmates. He walked downstairs and they saw his classmates on the chairs and he even don't have one to sit on. Hey, what are you guys watching? Izuku asked, but still got ignored. He was about to take a popcorn when Bakugo takes it. Hakugi's hands. Aw man, I was enjoying the popcorn. Hakugi said this thing tastes horrible, Bakugo said as he throws it in the trash bin. Izuku got in front of them but they didn't even look at him. They start chattering with each other about some random stuffs. Hey guys, do you guys need something? Hey, I'm here guys, if you want I can bring some snacks and water, Izuku said, but still got ignored by them, so he just walked towards the kitchen. He took some snacks and filled some glasses of water. He knew he cannot carry it all, so he asked them, guys, can you guys help me? I cannot carry this, is too many. Izuku asked for their help, but they still did ignore him, so he decided to try and carry it all in his own. Come on Izuku, you can do this, he thinks as he walked towards them carrying a lot of glass of water. But when he is about to put it down in front of them in the table, he tripped on something. He and all ths snacks and glass of water crash. He got stabbed in the left side forehead by a piece of broken glass. Blood quickly starts to drip in his head, but no one even tried to approach him. His head hurt so much he cleaned his mess, and when he is finished, tears start to form in his eye. His squad is already sleeping when this event happens. I'm sorry guys if I did something wrong, I didn't mean it, he said as he cry and run towards his room. When he arrived at his room, he bandaged his head and cry his eyes out in silence. He could sleep. He was so sad. It was now 5 in the morning. He fell asleep, but his alarm went off in 6 for school. He grunts in pain. His head starts to bleed again. He didn't have any emotions that morning. His eyes had no sparkles. He stand up, took a shower, bandages his head, then changed into his uniform and left without eating. When he arrived at us, he is sitting alone in his chair when Aizawa arrived. Problem. Child, aren't you too early for classes? Aizawa said, that startled Izuku somewhat. Oh heyo sensei, just finishing some works, he said as he go back on writing his notes. What happened to your head? Aizawa asked. Oh nothing, don't worry about it, Izuku said. By the way sensei, how is my siblings? Izuku asked back. They are doing fine, they are currently in their school's Eri and Enzu is in the teacher's log. Oh okay, thank you for taking care of them sensei, Izuku said with a fake smile. Aizawa just nodded and seats on his chair and wait for everyone to come in to see what happened. As moments come, some students starts to enter the classroom. Seat down and shut up now, Aizawa commanded as they all seat in their own chairs. Oh heyo sensei, the class 1A except Bakugo/Deku said, so our lesson for today was blah blah blah, he said as he explained them the lesson. As the lunchtime came, Izuku tried to approach his classmates except for 3 people. They can't take it anymore. They didn't ignore the 3 person was Ochako, Todoroki and Lida. The others of there also don't want it, but Mina won't let them. As the time of coming back in the dorms came, Aizawa told Izuku to stay behind and all the class dismissed with the dorms. Okay, what tf Ochako, Lida, Todoroki? Mina asked. What? The trio asked back. What do you mean by what? How are we supposed to continue this if you guys already talked to him? Mina said annoyingly. What kind of friend are you? You know, he hasn't even eaten anything since yesterday, yet he care for us. He didn't deserve friends like you. And what even happened in his head? Ochako asked him. I don't think we know. Mina lied. You better not have done that, cause if it's I will you with my own hands, Todoroki said annoyed. Why do you guys even care about him? I mean, he is useless, like for F's sake, Ishido said in annoyed tone as Ochako walk up her and slap her face very harshly. Ow, what the F Uraraka, Ishido said more annoyed. You don't know his story or his past. You have no right to insult him cause you aren't the one that is feeding him by your own hard work, so shut the F up before I make you, Ochako said with a death glare and walk away with Lida and the rest of their squad with Aizawa and Izuku. What can I do for you sensei? Izuku asked. Nothing, I just call you here to ask if you're staying at the dorms tonight or are you going back in my house. Aizawa, I can come back if you would let me too. Izuku said, of course you're always welcome in my house, plus I need you there. Aizawa said, huh, what do you mean, sensei? Izuku asked confusedly. I mean your siblings need you there. Aizawa said as he gets serious. Oh, if you say so, sensei. I'ma head to my dorm now, I need to do something. Izuku said as he stand up and out his bag on. Yeah, see you later, problem child. Aizawa said, bye sensei. Izuku said tiredly as he exit the room, and Aizawa go to the teacher's log with Aizawa and the teachers. Did you guys notice how lethargic Midoriya is? Midnight asked. So I am not the only one who notices it. Present Mike said, did something happened to young Midoriya? All Might asked. Yes, he isn't like his usual self either. Cementos said. Nizu entered the room. Well, yesterday RG examined his body and I asked him about his home life or about his past, but he stuttered so much and I don't know, but I felt like he is hiding something, so when that night I put a mini CCTV in his room. Nizu said, what did you see? Aizawa asked while leaning on the door. First he came in crying, then a few moments later I heard a loud crash down on thre stairs, then he came back with a broken glass stabbed in his head and is bleeding while tears is falling down on his cheeks. He took the broken glass out, he cleaned himself and bandages his wound. He cried his eyes out. He didn't sleep all night, he is just crying until he fell asleep at 5 in the morning, then he woke up at 6. For school his wound on his head is bleeding again. He ready to school, then he left. Nizu explained as he sat on the chair that is near him. Well, I noticed that wound too, but he would tell me what happened, so I just waited for the class appear in the I observe. I noticed that the whole class was ignoring him except for the 3 student who sat beside him in lunch, which is Lita, Uraraka and Todoroki, but the whole class is still ignoring him. Why the F are they even doing these? Aizawa said as he grunts and get annoyed even more. I suggest you call Midoriya to company here, so maybe we can all talk about it with him. Nizu said he is right, we might help him. Ectoplasm said all right. Aizawa said as he called Izuku and put it in speaker. Ring ring ring. Izuku straight face, is there something you need, sensei? Izuku said in the phone as he sniffed. Aizawa straight face, problem child, are you crying or something? Aizawa asked Izuku straight face. Wjidio no teach, he said in the phone nervously as he stu tray. Aizawa straight face, just come here in the teacher's log. Izuku straight face, bu but why? Aizawa straight face, I want to talk to you about so effing important. Izuku straight face, okay sensei, be there in a minute. Aizawa straight face, okay problem child. Aizawa said as he ended the call, we will just have to wait for him. Then Cementos said a few moments later they heard a knock on the door. They said come in. As Izuku come in, he looked like he just cried. His eyes is in a puppy red eyes and his eyelashes is kinda wet and his look is so messy. Oh my. Midnight said in shock, little listener, what happened to you? Present Mike asked in a confused face, problem child, are you okay? Aizawa asked in a worried tone, of course I'm fine Aizawa sensei, and nothing happened. Present sensei, he said as he smiled, even if it's fake I know that smile, he is hiding something. All Might think as he walked towards Izuku, I know that smile, don't worry, you can talk to us, you are safe with us, don't worry, we are worried. Young Midoriya, please tell us what is wrong, All Might said as he hugged Izuku. Huh, what do you mean? All Might, there is nothing wrong, don't worry about me, Izuku said while still smiling, and tears are falling down on his face, but he didn't notice it. If nothing is wrong, then why are you crying? Aizawa asked in a caring tone as he pushed All Might away and hugged Izuku. No, I'm not crying, don't lie Aizawa sensei, Izuku said as he quickly wiped his tears away, but some is still falling. Midoriya, you can talk to us, we will listen, we promise, you don't need to be scared, Aizawa said in a calm voice as Izuku break down. His feet collapse as he break down on the floor, crying his eyes out. Shuit's going to be okay, tell us what's the matter and what happened, Aizawa said in a calmly convincing voice. I don't know, Izuku said, but got interrupted by Eri and Enzu entering the door crying while Enzu's knees are bleeding and Eri just a black eye. Izuku quickly run to the both of them and hug them both tightly. Mama, Enzu and Eri said as they cry in Izuku's arms. What happened, my princesses? Izuku asked as he wiped his tears away and focused on his 2 princess. Mama, a group of mean girls made fun of us, they are also in IA, but I think they are seniors, Eri said still crying. Princess, did they said why they made fun of you and what do they look like? Izuku asked calmly, but in the inner side he wanted to smack the mean girls that is Eri talking about. Tway push me away, I wit my wed on the gwund and Tway punch where into face, they push me away, I hit my head on the ground and they poke her face. And Zu said while pointing at Aries' black eye still crying, I think the leader of them has a crush on you. Mana, she said she wanna be your girlfriend. I told them you already love someone, that is when they made fun of us. The leader has a purple dark hair and the others are all black. Aries said, Eri princess, can you tell me how many is them? Izuku asked him. It's a group of 4 girls, Aries said still crying. Principal 𝐒𝐮𝐦𝐦𝐚𝐫𝐲, can I see the CCTV footage? Izuku asked with a dreadful smile. Sure, 𝐒𝐮𝐦𝐴 said as Izuku's smile sent shivers down his spine. And show them the CCTV footage. Princesses, don't cry, please go play with Miss Midnight. Mama just need to finish something. They are really seniors, I'll send them in a house arrest and detention immediately. All Might said I have a better idea where to send them, Izuku said with a dreadful smile. All Might asked, stuttering of how scary. Izuku, look as to hell. Izuku said, a death glare. Everyone back out. By his aura that can scare everyone except the two kids who is still crying. Muri, Midnight bandage them up. Izuku said to Midnight. Yes sir, Midnight said as he took the emergency kit, bringing the two kids with her. 𝐒𝐮𝐴, can I kill the seniors? Izuku asked with a dreadful smile. Death glare as he laughed heavily that scare everyone around him except 𝐒𝐮𝐴. Yes sure, just don't leave any evidence. The gloves and the sulfuric acid is in my office. Here is the key to my office, and before you kill them tell them to greet Satan for me. 𝐒𝐮𝐴 said with a scary smile. This is why you are my favorite principal of all. Thank you, Izuku said as he took the key and goes to 𝐒𝐮𝐴's office. Then betook the gloves and the sulfuric acid. He got back to the teacher's log and left the things there. Then he run towards his dorm and change in black turtled-neck sleeveless shirt and a long black breathes and a pair of black shoes. He then put his black hottie jacket and a black face mask as he origin back to the teacher's log. Don't leave any evidence, young Midoriya. I trust you. All Might said. Now you don't need to say that it is Izuku. Midoriya, who are you talking to? He won. I can assure you, 𝐒𝐮𝐴. Izuku just noted as he run towards the senior zone and saw the four girls. A few moments later he come back in the teacher's log. He came in with a glass of water in his hands like this. I'll pretend that his hair is in a messy bun. Did you really kill them, or you have AC with them? Midnight asked. Muri, I killed them. Look at the CCTV to see what happened. Izuku said. Then they watched how he killed the four seniors within 1 minute. That's more like it, 𝐒𝐮𝐴 said. Then why do you look like that? All Might asked. Oh, my clothes is kind of full of their dirty blood, and I still didn't do my laundry, so I did it now. This is the only thing I can find in my closet though, so I wear it. Izuku explained. Eri taken 𝐒𝐮𝐴 in the dorms. Me, your mama, and the others need to talk about something that is only for olders. Okay, Aizawa said. Okay, bye papa, bye mama, Eri said as she carried 𝐒𝐮𝐴 towards the dorms. Oh, I didn't know you're into one of your problem children. Eraser, Midnight said teasingly. Shut up, Midnight, I may be gay but am not into students. Aizawa said. You guys can talk now. Ima, go. Maybe my laundry is done, Izuku said as he walked away but got captured by Aizawa's capturing scarf and got pulled closely to Aizawa. But this problem child is mine, only mine. No can dare to touch him or they will see Satan earlier than expected, Aizawa said as he hugged Izuku. On the other hand, Izuku is a blushing mess, Izuku said as he covered his face cause of embarrassment. In the serious talked, we need to know what happened to you and what you were about to say before Eri and 𝐻𝐿𝐴 came. Aizawa said in a serious tone. Sensei, we don't need to talk about that, it's not that important anyway, Izuku said as he tried to get out of Aizawa's grip. No, I won't let you go till you tell me what is going on. Why did you cry? Why do you have a wound? And did you cut again, or you want me to call Shinso? Sensei, please let me go, Izuku pleaded. No, you will tell us or I will call Shinso. Aizawa said. Fine, I will tell you, just let me go. Izuku said. Fine, Aizawa said as he loosened his grip from hugging Izuku. Well, I don't know, but last night when I stay at the dorms I have a nightmare about something I really hate and am afraid for it to happen too. Then that morning, I don't know why, but the class started ignoring me. I don't know why, Izuku said, tearing up. Then what happened after that? Midnight asked. I tried to talk to them but they won't talk to me, so I just thought they were just busy about something. Izuku said he has a good heart for him to think that his classmates is just busy. Ectoplasm. Then what did happen next? Present Mike asked with a worried tone. There were no foods in breakfast, lunch and dinner for me. They already ate it all and I still washed the dirty dishes, Izuku said as he broke down on the floor crying. Are you okay, 𝐻𝐿𝐴? Midoriya, All Might asked with a worried tone. Don't worry, I'm fine now, All Might, Izuku said as he stand up and try to walk away but his feet collapse and he fall into the ground crying even more. Midoriya, all the teachers said as they walked towards Izuku. I just don't want it to start again, Izuku mumbled but loud enough for the teachers to hear. What do you mean, Midoriya? Cementos asked. Well, my past isn't really the best. The doctor lied to my mom that I was quirkless. My best friend, he backstabbed me. He started to hang out with the cool kids and bully me since middle school, but it was far. He would bully me physically and mentally. The teachers didn't care cause I'm the what they call quirkless freak. I have no friends, everyone bully me. One time my ex-childhood best friend in middle school, he said, if you really want to be a hero, just pray to be born with a quirk in your next life and take a swan dive of the roof of the building. Izuku said as he cried his eyes out remembering the other stuff. Oh my god, Midnight said in shock. What do you mean by physically and mentally? Nizu asked. He would use his quirk to hurt me physically and call me names telling me to kill myself, Izuku said as he cried even more. Aizawa hold him tightly on the other side. Izuku smiled by the warmth of the hug. He hasn't got that since his father left as tears flow down on his cheeks while smiling. Thank you sensei, I haven't felt thus warmth since the day father left, Izuku said as he got sad even more. Now tell me what happened to your forehead, Aizawa commanded. Last night the class was having a movie night except for my squad. They are already asleep. I think I was a boy to watch with them and take a popcorn, but Kaken throws it on the trash bin and I offer them that I would cook them a new one since Kaken already throw my first cook in the bin when I was about to bring the glasses of water in the common room with the chips. I tried asking for help, but they still of course ignore me. I tried to lift it all up, but when I was about to put it on the table, but I tripped on something, all the glass fall, and you know I got stabbed in my forehead, and of course they didn't help me cause they are still ignoring me, Izuku said as he cried even more. They are all still ignoring except for my squad. I don't know, but maybe I did something wrong for them to be mad at. Just apologies to them, Izuku said as he stand up and walk away. Izuku's POV: as I was walking away my sight gets blurry and I suddenly feel dizzy. I hold my forehead and I saw a BLD in my hand. As I pass out I heard the teachers screamed my name and the last thing I know someone carried me. As Izuku was about to fall on the ground, Aizawa caught him in time before lifting him up bridal style. He walked out of the room with all might. Midnight, present, Mike and Nizu following behind him. He walked towards his dorm. Stay here, I'll just put problem child in dorm, Aizawa said glaring at them. Why not in his dorm room though? Midnight asked. Me and the problem childrens will have a serious talk about this matter. He might be awake cause there will be a lot of yelling that is going to happen, so stay here or go to the problem children's dorm, Aizawa said as he walked towards his door. He opened it and come inside, then kicked the door to close. He then carefully put Izuku in his quern-sized bed, kissing him in the forehead before going out, locking the door behind him as he walks towards the class 1A dorm. As he get there he saw the whole class 1A minus Izuku all in the living room. Will All Might present Mike, Midnight and Nizu. So can someone explain me why all of you are ignoring problem child? Aizawa asked with his cold, serious yet scary tone of voice. The class 1A was shocked cause he wasn't supposed to know it, and how did he know Ishido forced the whole class to ignore prank Midoriya for 24 hours? Let us speak, so it was all for a prank? Aizawa asked as he death glared at Ishido. Yes sensei, he forced us. Todoroki said. You snitch, Ishido said annoyingly. Not all of us agreed, Ishido, so most likely you force us. You even force us to not help him last and not give him food. Tokoyami said. Shut up, Ishido said. What do you guys mean by not help him? Shinso asked. Well, last night when you guys are asleep the class had a movie night. Midoriya-kun offered to give us a SNCK, but of course we have to ignore him when he is about to take a piece of popcorn. Bakugo throw it on the trash bin and he insisted to take a new snack, and when he was about to put it on the table he tripped on something, and that something was Mina's feet. I saw it, and he fall on the ground and got stabbed on his forehead. That is bleeding very badly, but of course we can't help him cause Ishido blackmailed us. Hakigyur said. That night I sneak in his window, I put a cheese in his window, but he was just crying all night. Aoyama said. At this time Aizawa and the Deku squad was set off. 5 knives came flying towards Ishido, pinning him on the wall with the 5 knives pointed in her clothes by Lita. Todoroki, Shinso, Momo, Tsuyu, Ochako then came closer to her and pointed a knife in his neck. You said you didn't did anything about his wound in his forehead. You lied to my face, and if something bad happened to my best friend the squad will ready your funeral, Ochako said with a death glare. Calm down, Uraraka, Nizu said as he sipped on his green tea. Down Ewing, Uraraka, All Might said nervously. Uraraka glared at both of them before glaring at the door as he see Izuku standing there in shocked face. He signals the Aquad and they all run towards Izuku and hug him tightly. Are you okay? The Deku squad asked worriedly. I'm fine. Now what happened though? Why is Mina pinned on the wall with knives? Izuku asked back. She is the one who forced the whole class to ignore you. She is also the one that tripped you last night. She asked. Lo said. You're useless. The Deku squad said. So it was all a prank. I thought I did something wrong, Izuku said as he sat on one of the chairs. Yes, you did do something wrong. You being born was a mistake. Why did you have to have a perfect life rather than mine? Girl, I want to kill you so much, Ishido said angrily. Yes, I already know that I am useless and I wasn't supposed to be born. I already all know all that. My mom already told me that. Thank you for reminding me, Mina-san, Izuku said with a fake smile while tears are flowing down in Bui's cheeks. Then someone burst in the door breathing heavily. They all look at it and saw Mina, the real one. Don't believe her, Mido. She is not telling the truth. You are a precious little lovable bin, Mina said while still breathing. Mina-san. Then who are you, Toga? Izuku said, no, that isn't Toga, she is my psychopath twin sister. She escaped mental hospital when I got home yesterday. She put something in my mouth, then I passed. I just woke up this afternoon. I melted the handcuffs and the door, which is locked from the basement, Mina said as she walked towards her sister and handcuffed her. I'm so sorry for whatever she did, or say the real Mina said I can take care of her. Where do you want me to put her? Prison or back to mental hospital? All Might asked, just take her back in the mental. All Might sensei, thank you, and please tell the doctors to make sure she won't escape, Mina said as she walked towards Izuku and hugged him silently crying. I'm so sorry Midori, because of that beat you got hurt mentally and physically, Mina said as she rested her head in Izuku's fluffy green hair and cry even more. It's okay Mina-san, I'm used to it, Izuku said. Numbling the I'm used to it, that only Aizawa and Nizu seems to hear, problem child. Aizawa asked in a worried tone of voice. Yes, Aizawa-sensei. Izuku asked, don't call me that, I'll wait for you in my dorm. We will have a serious talk about something, Aizawa said as he was about to walk away. Yes, sho. Izuku said with a nervous tone as he followed Aizawa. Did I heard it right? Deku-kun called sensei sho. Ochako asked, wait, what he called sensei sho? Lita asked, Principal Nizu, can a student date a teacher? Todoroki asked, we still don't know if they are together, but did our ship sailed? Momo asked, well, there is none of the UA laws or rules says that a teacher can't date a student, neither a political law, but we never know if they are together though. Nizu said, can I sneak in Aizawa-sensei's room to watch them? Hakugira offered, no, not the time, let's give them some privacy, cause it seems like Eraser is serious about what are they going to talk about. Nizu said, go back to your own rooms, the show is over. Nexu said as all the students go to their rooms with Aizawa and Izuku. So what do you want to talk about, Aizawa-sensei? Izuku asked as he closed the door behind him, locking it. Come here, Aizawa said as he seat on the only chair in his dorm room. As Izuku walked towards him, seat, Aizawa commanded. Izuku was about to walk away to seat in his bed, but Aizawa pulled him. Where do you think you're going? Aizawa asked in a serious tone. I'm in the bed, you told me to. Seat, Izuku. Later the bed will be a better option. But for now seat here, Aizawa said as he pulled Izuku, sitting him in J's lap while hugging him from behind. Izuku said, enjoying the warmness. Izuku, I want you to answer me honestly, Aizawa commanded. What is it, show? Izuku asked. Are you? To be continued. Izuku, I want you to answer me honestly, Aizawa commanded. What is it, show? Izuku asked back. Are you abused at home? Aizawa asked in a serious tone. Eno. Where did you get the tea? Izuku asked nervously. I didn't get it anywhere. You are the one that say it, Aizawa said, snuggling his face in Izuku's fluffy hair. I did. Izuku asked confusedly. Well, you didn't really told me that you are getting abused. I just put it all together, cause first when we are stuck in the fridge you told me to not let your sibling near your mother, then this day you told us that you already how useless you are and how are you a mistake cause your mother already told you, then third when Mina is saying sorry you waiso or something that I heard, which is I'm used to it. Aizawa explained, I think you're just overthinking too much, sensei. Maybe you're just tired or you need some coffee. Izuku said nervously. I think you're right. Just so you know, you can always talk to me if you needed someone to talk to. Listen, okay, Aizawa said in caring loving tone. That is obviously a lie. Why can't he just trust me? I will just observe for now. Maybe I can find something. Aizawa I think we should head home now since the kids might finding us and it might rain. Look at that dark clouds. Wait, ma call Ina. Izuku said, sure Kater, we will head home, but for now I have to attend a meeting and you are waiting for me, Aizawa said calmly as Izuku called his sister. Izuku straight face, hello Ina. Ina straight face, hello brother, do you need something? Izuku straight face, where are you guys? Ina straight face, we are already in the house of your sensei. I teleported us all. Izuku straight face, can you teleport here and Enzu and Eri? Ina straight face, sure brother, but why? Izuku straight face, well, me and sensei will be attending a meeting now, so can you? Ina straight face, sure brother, I will be there in a few minutes. Izuku straight face, okay, be careful. Izuku said as he ended the call. Sensei, let's go to Eri and Enzu. Izuku said he stand up from Aizawa's lap. Can we just stay like this for a moment? Aizawa asked. No, show. Ina will be taking Enzu and Eri to go home and you will attend a meeting. Izuku said as he walked towards the door. No. Aizawa said lazily as he walked towards Izuku, hugging him from behind. Izuku then turned around and their faces was so close to each other. Izuku then put Aizawa's hand away from him before giving him a short kiss before running out of the room, closing it behind him, leaving Aizawa shockingly as Izuku ran towards Enzu and Eri's playroom. When he got there he hugged both of his princesses as Jigeared his phone rang. Izuku straight face, hello. Ina straight face, where on the of you are Enzu and Eri are? Izuku straight face, oh we are in Eri's ole room, third door from our classroom. Ina straight face, okay thank you brother. Ina said as she ended the call. A few moments later she arrived at Eri's playroom. Okay Eri, go with your aunt in same as you and Zu go with you guys, will go home now. Izuku said calmly. What about you Mana, aren't you coming with us? Eri asked. Well, me and Sensei still be to attend a meeting, so we will go home later. Izuku said okay Mama. Eri said be a good girl. Eri, take care of your auntie and Zu for me. Aizawa said calmly. Okay Mama. Eri said as she held a sleeping Enzu in her arms. Be careful sis, take care. Izuku said we will. Ina said as she teleported away with Eri and Enzu. As Izuku was about to leave the room, Aizawa appeared in front of him, pushing him inside with him, locking the door as they enter, pinning him on the wall. What was that for? Aizawa asked teasingly. What was for what Aizawa sensei? Izuku asked nervously. We will talk about this later. Kitten. Aizawa said as he let go of Izuku's hands and kissing him lightly in the neck before leaving him flustered, and pulled Izuku by the arm. Okay wait me there, I will be there in a few. Aizawa said as he was standing in front of the meeting room door while pointing at the chair beside it. Okay sensei, Izuku said as he seat on chair, and Aizawa enters the room. A few minutes have been passed and Izuku is still waiting for Aizawa, and he was extremely bored, so he decided to dance in the TikTok since he doesn't know what else to do. So he set his camera and danced with a smile on the other side of the door. The pros can't help but watch him dancing from the CCTV inside the room. Yas, move those hips. Midnight said excitedly. Why was he dancing though? Hawks asked. The right question is why is he even there? This Tim I mean look at the time, it's almost midnight. Present Mike said. I told him to wait me there cause it's raining heavily outside, so I told him I would bring him in his house since I have a car. Aizawa explained. Answer me honestly, Eraser, are you and Midoriya is in a relationship or something? No worries, cause if you are it's fine in UA, and in the political laws or rules there's no law that is saying a teacher can't date a student, but it is partially illegal too cause your age is so far from each other. Nizu explained. I know that Nizu, I'm not dumb, plus me and problem child are not in a relationship. Aizawa said annoyingly. Sushim trying to watch him dancing. Emi lady said sadly he stopped dancing and you guys didn't even realize. Mariko said she is right. Hawks said look he is calling someone's joke said with Izuku ring ring ring. Ina straight face. Hello brother. Izuku straight face. Oh sorry baby, did I disturbed your sleep? Ina straight face. Not really, I was still awake anyway, I was just doing my homework, I will sleep later. With the pros. I didn't know he already has a girlfriend. Midnight said teasingly back with Izuku. Izuku straight face. Well, can you teleport in our original house and take my guitar in my room and teleport here in UA? Ina straight face. Sure, I will be there in a few minutes later. Izuku straight face. Okay, be careful, Izuku said as he ended the call. A few moments later Ina came with Izuku's guitar in her hand. She handed the guitar to Izuku, then Izuku placed it on the chair. Thank you for bringing it baby, Izuku said as he hugged Ina. Izuku-chan, I already told you to stop calling me that Imbata baby anymore, Ina said as she playfully pout. Okay, I'm sorry, I just got used to calling you my baby cause you know you're the first girl that is younger than me and I was the one who took care of you all since the start, Izuku said, and we thank you for that. And by the way, why are still here? Aren't you supposed to be sleeping now? Ina asked. I think there wasn't still done yet and you should head home now young lady. I will finish your homeworks later, go to sleep and be careful on the way home. Don't talk to strangers, don't stop anywhere else, just go home and rest. Izuku sighed as she kissed her on the forehead. Okay, good night Niken, Ina said as she hugged Izuku one more time. Good night lil sis, Izuku said as Ina teleport away with the pros. Man, I threw the bean, got a girlfriend. Midnight said with a sad tone. Well, stupid for you, that is Ina, one of her sisters. Aizawa said how did you even know her? Present Mike asked. Are you stupid? Of course I knew this, we literally attended her sister's funeral. What did you expect? Aizawa said annoyed. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Midnight said me and his eldest brother was there too, we saw him passed out but Aizawa catched him. Hawks said you know his eldest brother? Midnight asked. Yeah, he was my boyfriend and that is why me and Baby Bird are close cause I look at him like a little brother too. Hawks said I knew J's name but I never saw him. Aizawa said what did Baby Bird told you about his brother's name and do you know that whole Midoriya siblings? Hawks asked. Well, as of problem child told me his eldest brother was named Tenko and next to him was the dead one which is named Hana, then Mark, then problem child, then Harry, Ina, Isabel and Enzu. Aizawa explained. Din, I only know his eldest which is Tenko, Hana, and Mark. I through Baby Bird was the youngest. Hawks said wait, did you guys saw the picture of problem child Edith of you guys? Aizawa asked. No, not yet, he won't show us. Hawks said I've got some emailed pictures, I will send it on the group chat tomorrow and Aslo a video. Aizawa said sure, and me lady said that day of their presentation was chaotic. Problem child made an Edith of Hawks Mirko Todoroki and me, then when he present the last picture of Todoroki Lita got a nosebleed. Aizawa said wow, Eraser, you're talkable tonight, did something happen? 𝐒𝐮𝐦𝐦𝐸𝐵 asked, well, not really rely on your business. Izawa said, annoyed, can you all shut up? I was trying to watch him singing here. Ectoplasm said that made them alk look at the computer that is connected on the CCTV. They saw him put a headphone on and seat holding his guitar. He then play the guitar musical note. Can I call you baby? Can you be my friend? Can you be my lover up until the very end? Let me show you love. Oh, I don't pretend, stick by my side even when the world I given in. Yeah, oh, don't you worry, you'll be there whenever you want me. Chorus. I need somebody who can love me at my worst. No, I'm not perfect, but I hope you see my worth, cause it's only you. Nobody knew I put you first, and for you boy I swear I'd do the worst. Musical note, 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 musical note. If you stay forever, let me hold your hand. I can fill those places in your heart no one else can. Let me show you love. Oh, I don't pretend. You'll be right here baby, you'll know I sink or swim. Oh, don't you worry, I be there whenever you want me. Musical note. Chorus. Repeat. Musical note. He sang as he stopped. He put his guitar in his lap as he opened his bag, skiing a pencil and a sketching book out it while he was listening to music in headphones. He is drawing. Izawa with the pros. He have such a appealing voice. Cemento said, I agree. Ectoplasm said, I wanna, what is he drawing it? Cause look, his nose is bleeding. Maybe something unholy. Midnight said with a smirk, don't corrupt the bean. Nemu present. Mike said, whatever. Midnight said, annoyed, we should stop this. We aren't even in a serious matter right now and I'm tired. Izawa said lazily, yeah right, this meeting is dismissed. Keep your mouth shut and don't tell Midoriya we watched him from the CCTV. Nizu commanded. Yeah whatever. Izawa said as he walked out. Izuku was packing his things. When he was finished, he took Izuku by the arm and pulled him out of UA to his car. As they arrive at the house, Izawa did his night routine while Izuku checked on everyone's room. They are already asleep. Thankfully they are. He peek a kiss on every one of his sibling forehead, same as Shinso, as did his night routine in the bathroom downstairs. When he is finished, he locked the gate and the door, making sure every window is close and also the stove. After checking, he went upstairs wearing this, not the shoes. PC warning, a little bit of 18 plus, don't read if not interested. When he entered the room, he got pinned on the wall by a shirtless Izawa. Izuku asked, stuttering while blushing, like, what you are seeing? Izawa said teasingly, shut up, show. Izuku said, embarrassed. Oh come on kitten, don't get too embarrassed, it's just you and me. Izawa said teasingly, show. Izuku said as he got flustered, kitten, can I? Izawa said with a lust in his eyes. Izuku was confused on what did he meant, so he just nodded as Izawa kissed him in the lips. He was at first of course shocked but melted onto the kiss that soon turned into a heated kiss. When Izawa put his tuj in his mouth a few moments later, they part away for air. So he wanna play dirty, huh? Thanks by Izuku. Izuku then got a strength to push Izawa in his foldable bed and clung on top of him as he kissed him again while sitting beside. A few moments later, again they have to break apart for air. As Izawa look at Izuku, he sit up and took Izuku by the waist, putting him in his lap facing him as he put a finger in high cheeks, rubbing it as they kiss again. A few moments later, Izuku break the leaving a breathing Izawa as a string of saliva was connected on both of their lips, which fall exactly on Izawa's jaw and neck as Izuku rip Izawa's shirt off and lick the puddle of saliva as Izawa groans by the Preassure, kissing him to his neck, skiing it, leaving marks all the way down on his chest as he proceed to lick Izawa's NPL, covering it with his saliva. The made Izawa by the Preassure he is getting by Izuku, still skiing his nipples all the was down in his as he k Izawa back down. Look how cute you are being my bottom. Izuku said teasingly, shut up, I'm not a bottom, you just overpower me in case you want to. Izawa said with a chuckle, no I won't let you, for now you are my bottom god. That Izuku said with a smirk, yeah sure whatever. Izawa said with a tint of blush in his face, show can I? Izuku asked with a smirk, what do you mean Izu? Izawa asked as he got confused. Izuku put his hand on Izawa's clothed manhood as he asked again, can I? He asked with a smirk, I am. Izawa said as Izuku starts to rub it. Izuku the unbuckle Izawa's breathes and unzip his zipper and put it down along with his boxer as Izawa's PP slap him. Ooh, looks like someone is eager, I'll take that as a yes, Izuku said as he take Izawa PP in his hands and start stroking it, rubbing it up and down, jerking it off. Izawa as Izuku then decided to put it in his mouth inch by inch. That made Izawa's breathes more heavier as Izuku bobbed his head up and down, taking it by full inch while striling his tongue on it. Izu, how are you so good at this? Izawa as Izuku continued skiing his panties. A few moments later, Izuku looked up to Izawa, being proud of his work as he saw his teacher breathing, blushing and miming mess. Izawa POV as Izuku kept skiing my PP, I can feel the gut and I was about to come him close enough. 'Cause of him doing a great Work at 𝐒𝐮𝐦𝐦𝐚𝐫𝐲 I can feel every inch of my pee-pee getting massaged by him inside his throat as my breathes got heavier. My pee-pee sprung to life as I shoot my white seeds in izuku's mouth. I then feel him taking my pee-pee of his mouth. That was indeed delicious. It's so sweet, Izuku said with a lust. Yes, it's delicious, isn't it? But next time I will be tasting you, Aizawa said with a smirk. Yeah, like you will, Izuku said with a smirk. We should sleep now. It's almost 3 in the morning and we still have school tomorrow. Aizawa said as he lay down. Sure, we should sleep now, but just in case you don't want sleep and continue we can, Izuku whispered in Aizawa's ear, biting it a little. Oh, Aizu, shut up, we still have school tomorrow. Aizawa said okay, but wasn't you supposed to change and put some breathes on first in case you really want to continue? Izuku said in a teasing way. I will change in the morning later, I'm tired, Aizawa said as he fall asleep. Good night, show, Izuku said as he hugged Aizawa from behind, covering them both. Being a big spoon as he fall asleep too in the chaotic group chat with the pros Kaminari, and that is how I burnt my hand. Bakugo, dumbass Gyre, idiot Kirishima, bro Siro, bro Baalita, Bakugo and Gyre, don't be rude to your classmate. Bakugo, shut up, 4 eyes. Kirishima, calm down. Baku bro Midoriya, Nari, are you okay? Kaminari, yes, I'm fine now. Midoriya, I already put some medicine. Midoriya, Midoriya. Yaoyorozu, well, you act more like a mom to the whole class 1A, so you won't mind if we call you mom, right? Midoriya, well, I don't really mind, but how did I act as a mom? Ashido, when you're at the dorms you cook for us from breakfast till dinner. I kinda miss your cooking, it's delicious. Hagakure, you also clean the whole dorms and our rooms. Azui, when we have trouble in our assignment you were there to help us. Karo Ochako, when one of us are hurt you get worried easily. Gyru, you take care of us like your own kids. Yaoyorozu, and you treat us very well. Midoriya, well, I didn't mean, I just threw, it's what friends do. I'm sorry. Gomen. Ochako, what are you saying sorry for? Midoriya, well, I threw, I made you guys uncomfortable. Ashido, don't need to be sorry to us, and thank you very much for taking care of us whole class 1A. Midoriya, you're going to make me cry. Gosh. Yaoyorozu, we are just telling the truth though, and we highly appreciate your efforts. Midoriya. Hagakure, yes, even if I'm invisible you never forget about me and you can easily forgive us if we did something wrong to you. Aoyama, that is why he is a queen of hearts. You're dazzling. Mon Ami sparkles. Midoriya, waha, thank you guys. Kaminari, mom, I need to tell you something. Midoriya, what is it, honey? Kaminari, I am dating Siro. I hope you accept him. Midoriya, of course I would accept it, but Hanta hurt him, you will be buried 6 feet on the ground with no trace. Remember that, carrot. Siro, yes ma'am. Hagakure, wait, I threw Danks is dating Shinso since he always come to his house and is close to Kama's parents. Midoriya, I threw that too, but let's just be happy for their relationship. But can all of you tell me, who are you guys dating? Aoyama, Sherman Ami, I am dating someone in France named Prince Coulter. Midoriya, oh Prince, he is a good guy, he will take care of you, don't worry, he is one of my friends in France, I can assure you that. Yaoyorozu, I'm dating Gyre Lida. I'm dating Shoto Kirishima, Baku bro Kaminari, Hanta Uraraka, Hime. Midoriya, wait, really, my ship sailed? Uraraka, I think so. Midoriya, oh my god, congrats to the both, I will wait for my nieces. Uraraka, Deku-kun. Uraraka text flustered. Azui, I'm dating Tokoyami Karo Shinso. I'm with Nito. I'm so sorry dad, you already told me not to date a loud blonde, but I still date one. I'm sorry to ma, I know he bullied you, but he is good, I promise. Mr. Aizawa, it's okay Hitoshi, just don't give grand babies too soon. Shinso, dad. Midoriya, oh Toshi, it was just fine, I know Nito, he is actually one of my close friends in 1B and I support you guys, and there is one secret reason why I'm close to him and you already know it. Shinso, oh that reason, yeah I know it, and thank you for the support. Ma Ashido, come I spill it, what is it? I'm curious. Mr. Aizawa, I'm kinda curious too. Midoriya, curious you say, huh? Eyes. Mr. Aizawa, just tell us, it's not like it's important, right? Midoriya, how about no? Mr. Aizawa, whatever. Midoriya, fine. He is one of my childhood best friends along with Kakenoka and Yua, and also Hime with Tuya and II Todoroki, your childhood friends with my brother. Midoriya, well yes, our past is kinda similar to each other when we met. Bakugo, you're friends with those 2 idiots. Midoriya, obviously. Bakugo, Tisich. Midoriya, well thank you guys for trusting me enough for you guys to tell me, and I appreciate it very much, and if any of you try to hurt each other you will be put in a good manner lesson, and I'm talking about you. Kaken. Bakugo, shut the F dumb nerd, I can do whatever I want. Midoriya, listen here you little itty, I'm not in the mood to deal with your issue today, so don't test me. Bakugo, whatever. Midoriya, Katsuki. You wouldn't want me to come there and break your fing bones to met Revolvery Girl's hospital bed right bakugo. Midoriya, as I threw a Shido, the Pomeranian just got told bakugo, shut the F up raccoon eyes midnight. Wow, Midoriya standing up for his kids is adorable bakugo. No, it isn't affordable, it's fing scary as F Kaminari. Whoa, a new side of Bakubro being scared to angry Midoriya Kirishima. Don't come at me, I didn't really took a screenshot of Shido, carrot Zero, carrot Kaminari, carrot Jairu, carrot Bakugo, you little ishtis Midoriya, last warning Katsuki. Nizu, I never been proud Mr. Aizawa. This is why you want leave my class to put a leash on that pom-pom Midoriya? Principal Nizu, can I transfer in class 1B? Deku squad, no. Baku squad, no. Mizu squad, no. Mr. Aizawa, like hell I would let you leave my class Nizu, that can be arranged Deku squad. No, over our dead body you can't take the class 1A's mom Mizu squad. You can't take the class 1A's sunshine Baku squad. You can't take the reason why this class is in good hands Mr. Aizawa. And you can't take him away, and that is, and you problem child will be staying in the class 1A Midoriya? Why not let me go sensei? Mr. Aizawa. Well, because you're the reason why the class is chaotic, and you are my #1 problem child, and you are one of my problem childrens. That is the reason I get entertained every day Ashido. I told you guys sensei love us Hagakure. Now we have Midoriya and Dezawa Minite. Oh Tia Nizu, Tia Mariko, eyes up Iza Midoriya, Rumi. Hello Hawks. What's up baby bird Midoriya? Keigu hi. MT lady, hello also, and what's with all the spamming Midoriya? IUMT lady. Hello Zoo baby Midoriya, I told you not to call me that you, MT lady. Oh I forgot Gomen Zoo Mariko. Wait eraser I threw, you're going to show us the edit that Iza made. Midoriya, sensei god I shouldn't have send you that Mr. Aizawa. Then how am I supposed to guard you then Midoriya? I already presented it in the class persevering face Hawks. Then why not let us see it Midoriya? I'm just shy okay Hawks. Don't be Saya, it's just us, come on, we've been friends for so long right Mirko and MT lady. MT lady, totally Mirko, yes Midoriya, fine. Don't bother sending sensei, I'll send it Hawks. Yay Midoriya, I took a pictures of Kiego, Rumi, Shoto and sensei. HMP lady, why didn't you do mine you beach Midoriya? Beach, how am I supposed to take a pictures of you if you're always busy MT lady? Yeah right Hawks, just send us Midoriya? Yeah, since you're eager key I will send you first NDRD last Hawks. Oh my god I look so awesome Mirko. Me next Midoriya? Okay fine, first NDU beach looking hot as FBTW last Mirko. Love it Nizu. You could be a photographer or editor, but you're good at being a hero Midoriya. Shoto, should I send yours too? Todoroki, now it will just make Tenya nosebleed again Midoriya. What about you sensei? Mr. Aizawa, it depends on you if you want a Wararaka, and I suggest you not cause you will just have a tons of nosebleed Midoriya. Shut up Oka, I will send it later. First I will send my Ediths in the girls of my squad, which is you Momo-san and Tsuma daughters. First for you Ochako my princess, second you look so cutty, and BTW last that last SHT is so difficult I only draw that anguished face Uraraka. Whoa thank you Deku-kun Midoriya. Now my second daughter Momo, first picture it looks good on you second. Pretty, and by the way last I draw that 2 Yayorozu. This was deeply appreciated mom, thank you Midoriya. And my last daughter / my twin in the squad, first pick you look like a princess, second I draw that, and lastly and I draw that too Azui. Thank you very much Karo Midoriya. Momo-san, where are you? Yayorozu. I'm at my room in the dorms. Why? Midoriya, I will teleport there, please lend me some tissue Yayorozu. Okay I will wait you here. After that Izuku teleported to Momo's room and Momo gave him the tissue, and Izuku thanked him as he teleported to an abandoned building that no one really come Midoriya. Thank you Momo-san Yayorozu. No need to thank me mom Midoriya. Sensei, should I send it now? Mr. Aizawa, you can, but first where are you? Midoriya, at the Deku squad's secret place Yayorozu. Where? We have so many secret places Midoriya. At our favorite Uraraka. You mean at the abandoned place? Midoriya, yes I'm currently here Todoroki. Come on guys, hop on my car, we will be going there Midoriya. Now I want to be alone Deku squad minus Izuku. Okay, but be careful Midoriya. Aizawa sensei, first picture, second, third Yayorozu. Come on mom, send us your favorites, don't be shy Midoriya. I'm fine. Midoriya, I'm fine. First one of my favorites, would you look at that eyes Ms. Joke. Marry me eraser Midoriya. I shouldn't have sent this, I will keep it to myself from now on, Uraraka, but that isn't one of the ediths you show us, so you and to tell me you did more. Midoriya. Maybe yes, maybe no. Todoroki. Wait, you said you and my brother's past is kinda same, so you mean to tell me that you also. Midoriya. Shush Roki, keep it to yourself, don't tell it to anyone. Oh, and wait, my mom is calling me. Todoroki. No, stay right there, I will be going, wait for me. Midoriya. Wait, shush, don't go, just don't try to find me, I'm going somewhere. Midoriya is offline. Mr. Aizawa. What's with him? Todoroki. Uraraka. Yeah, what do you mean by he is also what? Todoroki, Geist Crafty, Kirby, Froggy, Sonic, Purple Head, come on, we need to find him now, just don't ask question. I'm waiting outside the dorm. Deku Squad. Okay, Deku Squad is offline. Nizu. What just happened? Mr. Aizawa. Why does it feel that something bad is pinged to happen with the problem children? I think I need to follow them to Nizu. No, leave them for now, we will investigate and observe. Mr. Aizawa. Whatever. Mr. Aizawa is offline, everyone is offline with Izuku's POV. As I get offline, I sigh, mom just call me, and I know what will happen next if I didn't get home by now, and am kinda ready. I overthink again, I think about if it's my last day today. I threw of my siblings' future being a Graith heroes, and I threw about me looking down on them from above. That thruths made me in tears, but in happy tears. As tears fall down on my cheeks, I catch it all with little jar, and also in the right side I catch it all too by a bigger jar. The bigger jar is almost full, and the smaller jar was almost half full. When I stop to cry, I put the bigger jar in my bag and secure it, and put the smaller jar in my pocket as I open a portal using Hannah's quirk in front of our house. As I enter, mom quickly slapped me in the face harshly. Where have you been, you useless brat, she said as she slapped me again. That send me on the ground with a slap mark on my face. I'm sorry, you. I stuttered as he kicked me in the stomach. Where is golds? She asked, annoyed. Hiri, I said as I give her the smaller jar in my pocket. Only half. You're so useless, she said as she kicked me once more. I am sore. Why again? I stuttered again. Get dress, I need more money. I have a dress for you in your room, she said as she pushed me towards my room. I saw the maid dress in my room. I just changed to avoid the beating up. I change into this. As I got in my stage, I saw a blue-haired man sitting in the chair that is in front of my stage. I bow my head and asked, what does he want me to do? Dance for me, he said. With a lust as he said that I start to dance, swaying my but side by side. Smile, brat, he commanded. That I actually do, cause I was scared of beating up as I was dancing. He got closer to me. I didn't really mind at first cause there is a rule that they can't touch me until he pushed me in my stage and clung on top of me as he tried to kiss me in neck and lips. I kick him on his nuts while crying, then a slap him, then he harshly smacked me in my face, causing me to fall back on the ground in my stage. As he continued to kiss me in my neck, I was punching his on the back until I got an idea. I used my quirk in 2% and kick him away from me as he ran away without paying. That made mother angry. You useless brat, what did you do? Why did he ran away? She asked as she gets even more angry. Mother, I just depend myself. He tried to RP me, I said as I broke down on the ground crying. Quit crying, you useless brat. I don't give a F of what he did. Now look what you did. You made him ran away. Ugh, now I don't have any money. Why can't you be good? Be enough. Why are you so useless? Why do you have to be alive? I shouldn't have gave beard to you. I wish you're just dead. I don't need you anymore, she said as she starts beating me, punching me, kicking me. Then she pulled my hair and starts hitting me with a baseball bat until I can't walk. He hit my feet with a bat. I open a portal again using Hannah's quirk. As I crawl towards the portal, 𝐒𝐮𝐦𝐦𝐚𝐫𝐲, my stepfather, pulled my feet, but I use OFA 5% to kick him away. As I crawled inside the portal, as I got there I got teleported into a bridge that no one really come. I sigh as I sat on the edge of the bridge and start swaying my feet. As I look down on the water, the waves are big and strong. Tears were falling down on my face. I want to end it all and don't want to feel the pain anymore, but of course I can't die cause I'm already dead and I still have to take care of New York siblings and Eri. As Izuku was crying in the bridge meanwhile with his quad, they split up just to find him. Class 1 GC with pros. Todoroki. Midoriya, where are you? Uraraka. Deku, where are you? You're making us worried. Azui. Midoriya-chan, where are you? Karo. Shinso. Did you guys find him? Lida. He is not here anymore. Ochako. He is not here either. Azui. I already check all the places he is not here. Shinso. Neither here. Yaoyorozu. I'm worried what if something bad happen on him. This is the last place that we can find him, but he is not here. Lida added. Lida. What about the other places? Yua. I can't find him anywhere. He is not here. Not here too. Where is he? Uraraka. Guys left at him. Lida. At Midoriya. Todoroki. At Midoriya. Azui. At Midoriya-chan. Karo. Yaoyorozu. At Midoriya. Honey, are you okay? Shinso. At Midoriya. Ma, please be okay. Yua. At Midoriya. Please baby answer us. Where are you? Mr. Aizawa. Problem child, answer us this instant. Nizu, Midoriya. All Might, young Midoriya. Midoriya izuku is now online. Uraraka, Deku-kun. Yaoyorozu, honey. Yua, baby. Todoroki, Midoriya Lida, izuku. Shinso, Azui, Midoriya-chan Karo Midoriya. I'm sorry for worrying you guys, I just need some time to think and be alone for. Now I just wanna end it all. Why Uraraka, Deku-kun. Yaoyorozu, where are you? Izuku. Midoriya, up here. Lida, where? Midoriya, I'm here enjoying the view. The waves look pretty wavy. Uraraka. Holy sht Izuku, get out there, that place isn't safe. Lida. Midoriya, please get out of there. Midoriya, why? I'm just enjoying to view though. Todoroki, you need to understand that bridge isn't still safe, they are still rebuilding that. Yua, I can see you. I'm here, please don't move. Midoriya, hello Yua-san. Yua, Aizu. Why are your body bleeding so much? Midoriya, come on, seat with me here, don't worry, it's safe, I'm sure of that, plus I won't let you fall. Yua, okay. Yua text as she sat beside Izuku. Uraraka, we are coming, okay. Midoriya, sure. Midoriya is offline. Yua is offline. Deku squad is offline. Mr. Aizawa, I'm coming too. All Might, me as well. Nizu, just be careful. Mr. Aizawa, whatever. All Might, yes sir. Mr. Aizawa is offline. All Might is offline. Nizu is offline with Izuku and Yua. Can you tell me why are you bleeding so much? Yua-san asked. Don't worry, I'm fine, it's fine, I can't totally feel any pain right now. I aid as I smile weakly. Izuku, it's fine, it's going to be okay, you can cry to me, come on, she said with a caring and loving tone. After I heard that I broke down crying in her arms, I cry my eyes out, and she comforts me in the best way she can. A few moments later I wiped my tears away and sniff. Are you okay now? She asked. Yeah, I'm okay now, I'll just take a bath, I said with a smile. Then let's go home so you can finally take a shower, she said as she stand up, but she fall on the cliff. As she was falling I also jump with her. I held her in my arms bridal style. As we land on the water I turn into a merman, I quickly swim us on the land. I did a CPR to save Yuan-san. A few moments later she spit out the water. As she opened her eyes she was in shocked. How she asked shockily. I don't, maybe it's the man's quirk, maybe he hit me with his quirk or something, I said with a shrug. He looked like this art, not mine, credits to the owner. I then look up and saw my squad waving at us with a shock faces as they heard a crack and the wood that they were standing crack into pieces. I quickly opened my wings, which is white. I flew towards them and used my black whip. I catched them all and held them all in my arms as I flew them back on the ground. As I was looking at them I was in water. Deku-kun, how did you do that? Uraraka-san asked me. Well, when I was in my room in my house with my mother, a thief came in New York room when I was changing and tried to RPE me. I used my quirk and I think he used his quirk too, that made me like this, I said with a bit of lie. Of course, as my wings disappeared, All Might and Aizawa-sensei came towards us. Young heroes, are you okay? Someone said you guys fell on the bridge. All Might said, problem child, why are you on the water? Aizawa-sensei asked him. We are fine. Deku-kun / Midoriya / Ma already save us, but I think we need to bring Yua-san to the hospital. She kinda get drowned, but I already did in CPR to her, I said with a nervous smile. Then what are you waiting for? Come on, get out to RHE water. Aizawa-sensei said. Sensei, there is kinda a problem. Ochako said. What is it now? Aizawa-sensei asked, annoyed. Then I show them my merman tail. Holy 𝐒𝐮𝐦𝐸𝐴. All Might sensei said in shock. We will discuss this later at my office. Now All Might carry Yua. I'll carry my problematic child. Aizawa-sensei said as he walked towards me and carry me bridal style and put his coat on me. Then Todoroki put his jacket to at least cover my tail. As we were walking to get in Aizawa-sensei's car, someone suddenly appeared in front of us. That startled us all, and it's my one and only Uncle Vincent. Holy 𝐒𝐮𝐸𝐴, uncle, you scared us, I said with an startled tone. Hee, sorry Terry. Uncle Vincent said. Problem child, who is that? Aizawa-sensei asked. Oh right guys, sensei, meet my uncle. Uncle, meet my teacher, my mentor, and my friends. Nice to meet you sir, my squad said as they bow their heads. Nice to meet you All Might, and Aizawa-sensei said. Nice to meet you all too. He sighed as G bow back. Why are you here, Uncle Vince? I asked confusedly. Before I answer that, what happened to you? He asked, raising one eyebrow. I got hit with a quirk, I think, I said with a shrug. But how did it triggered? He asked. I use him my quirk, I kick him away, I said with a shrug again. You do know that you can't use your quirk without a permission from a pro or without your license, Aizawa-sensei said, looking at me. Well, first sensei, all I did is a self-defense, and the second time I use my quirk is when I save my friends from falling into the cliff, I said with an unamused face. Reasonable, so I'll let it slide, Aizawa-sensei replied. What do you need to defend yourself from? Uncle asked, raising one eyebrow. Some Perverted robber man came into my room in my mother's house when I was changing and he tried to RP me. I think I sawed with a bored tone. He tries to do what now 𝐒𝐮𝐦𝐬𝐴 as his hair stating floated as he activate your quirk. Tell me, did you see his face? What does he look like? Uncle Vincent asked with a death glare as some knife beside him stated floating. What did he try to do, or what did he do? All Might asked with a death glare. Well, at first he pushed me on the ground and tried to kiss me, but I kick him in the nuts and slap him, but he smacked me in the face causing me to fall back on the ground as he was kissing me in the jaw. I was punching his back and I got an idea and kick him using 2% of my quirk causing him to run away. I said nervously that mother effer my while squad said with a death glare ring 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻. Straight face hello All Might, is the students okay? All Might. They are fine now, but permission to kill a mother Fing civilian 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐴 straight face permission Toon Vincent straight face torture him to death 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻 straight face why what happened? All Might straight face he tried to RP my boy 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐴 straight face he kissed my problem child Vincent straight face he smacked Terry in the face 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻 straight face who just spoke and who is Terry? 𝐒𝐮uku straight face Terry principal 𝐻𝐻𝐻 and the one who spike is my uncle Deku squad straight face permission to kill to no one can dare to touch our mother. My squad say as Ochako floats 2 guns Todoroki started a flame and Ice Lita activated his quirk Shinso taking out a big butt knife Tsu pulling out in handcuffs and Sak and Momo-san making a grenades uncle floating knives beside him Sensei activating his quirk with a scary glare with All Might being All Might he almost crush you All Might please calm down. You're going to crush you, I screamed as he calmed down Sensei, let's just go home, leave it to my squad, they will capture him, don't worry, I need water, and All Might you need to bring Yua at the hospital, and Uncle Vincent you need to feed the dogs, remember I said looking at them ring Ina straight face hello big brother, 𝐒𝐮uku straight face yes baby. 𝐒𝐮uku answer as he put it in speaker Ina straight face where are you? 𝐒𝐮uku straight face him with Sensei and my friends why? Ina straight face Eri and Enzu is asking where you are, they are both crying. 𝐒𝐮uku straight face can you give them the phone? Ina straight face sure, Ina said as she hand Eri the phone. Eri straight face mama where are you 𝐒𝐮uku? See stop crying princess why are you even crying? Eri straight face we saw the news you fell on the bridge. 𝐒𝐮uku straight face don't worry I'm fine princess. And Zu straight face mwamwa wahmwamwa. 𝐒𝐮uku straight face hey princess stop crying mana is fine don't worry I'm fine. Ina straight face they want stop crying Niken. 𝐒𝐮uku straight face we're almost in us, can you teleport here and take us home? Ina straight face sure I will be there in a few. 𝐒𝐮uku straight face thank you baby. 𝐒𝐮uku said as she end the call. Whose is that ter? Why are they calling you mama? Uncle Vincent asked. Oh Ina she is my sister here and Eri she is my adopted daughter and Enzu my youngest sister. I said nervously if she is your sister then why is she calling you mama? Uncle Vincent asked. I've been wondering that too. All Might said me 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻 sensei said long story short I raised her with my other siblings from Harry till Enzu I as the one who raised them. I said proudly. What about their mother? Uncle Vincent asked. Oh mother she was just busy at work. I lied as I look away and whistle to avoid their looks. Why you lying? Uraraka-san said. Why you always lying? Todoroki said. Stop Fing lying. Lita said. Yeah we know that your mother isn't busy at work. Shinso said. Shush your mouths up. I said nervously. Tell us the truth or detention. Aizawa sensei said. Tell us the truth or I will send you home and your niece are going to see your friends again. Uncle Vincent said. Just tell us the truth young Midoriya. All Might said. Fine I will tell you. She abandoned me and my siblings when she gave Biarj to Enzu. I said as I quickly cover my mouth using my hands. Then how? Aizawa-sensei asked. What do you mean by how? Aizawa-sensei. I asked confusedly. How are you still alive? How did you raise them on your own? Where did you take the money to take care of them? Aizawa-sensei said looking at me with a surprised look in his face. Oh first of all sensei what did you think I work for? And second sensei my happy tears and it's easy to take care of them cause they are not chaotic that much like my classmates. I said with a chuckle. Makes sense. Aizawa-sensei said as Ina appeared in front of us. Brother what happened to you? Why are you a half fish? Ina asked confusedly. Oh Ina baby it's called merman. I said looking at her. Oh come on now hold my hand. Ina said before we go uncle hello All Might teleport him in a hospital and my classmates to you. I said okay ter uncle said as he teleport them away. Thank you uncle talk to you later. I said as we teleported back home.